Fantastic. All right. Hello and welcome back to Dresden Files Accelerated. We are Ghost, Archon, Kizik, and Craven, and this is Season 2, Episode 13. We're calling Empire's Fall. So my question tonight, just to get to know each other a little bit better, is who is your favorite villain? And I'll kick it off first so that you guys have time to think about it. But my first badass villain that I ever remember is General Kale. You know where he's from? Anybody?
Is he a vegan? Because it's kale?
No. He's from Willow, and he's the guy with like the skull mask with like the big horns coming off of it. You remember him now? You ever seen that movie, Willow?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he had a sick fucking helmet. And like I watched that movie when I was a child and was like, that is the man. He is the coolest fucking villain. But he was my first. My new favorite villain is actually Agent Smith from The Matrix. Because Hugo Weaving crushed that role and like the whole Mr. Anderson thing. Like
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah. It's good. He's such a good villain. But kick it to Craven. Craven, who's your favorite villain?
Why'd you have to pick me?
When you say favorite, do you mean the one you loathe the most, or do you mean the one that you like the most?
Yeah. Like, I mean, it could be. It's just the villain that tops your list. It's whatever list you got. Who's your favorite villain? Why does he? You know, like I like Kale because of the helmet, right? Like it's fucking sick, and I like Smith because he's just a badass chaos program thing, and it's Just tell me who you hate or who you like.
There's so many good ones, though. I'll go with Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mutant
He's
power. Can't be stopped.
He's not a mutant. It's magical power.
Oh.
Yep.
I did not know these things.
He's possessed by a demon.
No shit.
Yep.
Is he your favorite because he just can't be stopped? He's one of those like... I mean, he's the Juggernaut, right, bitch?
Yep. He's the Juggernaut, bitch.
All right. How about Archon? Who's your favorite villain?
So I've got the one... Well, I'm having a really hard time choosing. So I've got the one I loathe the most. I've got the one I like the most. Well, I've got two that I potentially like the most. One of them is my creation. One of them is pop culture. I'm going to start with the ones that I like the most. And you tell me out of these which ones you think are worse. Actually, you probably won't be able to because you haven't seen Babylon 5. Bester from Babylon 5 is one of my all-time favorite fictional villains. However, since you're not going to know who that is, I'm going to go with Knockout being my favorite villain because you know who that is, and he is, in a lot of ways, my favorite. The one I loathe the most is Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yep. I like Knockout too. He's one of those he was like an unstoppable fucking force. I feared that thing. Like I really did. Every time I saw him pop up, I was like, "Oh my fucking god, we're gonna die."
You know what cemented that fear though? It wasn't just the fact that it was also a badass. It was that one time one player. to call his bluff and took a grenade launcher to the face.
A grenade launcher to the face?
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest punches I've ever pulled as a GM. Because his grenade launcher was supposed to shoot thermal detonators.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Done. It would have been done. Kizik, who's your favorite villain?
Fern Gully. Small child Kizik watching a very fun movie about fairies in a valley. And then Hexus, the giant smoke man that could also be pollution and was voiced by somebody relatively famous, but also sang Oh, Hexus is my favorite villain.
That is a solid villain. Oh my god, I remember that.
That's a hell of a callback too. That's a really good one.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out who is the voice because I should just know that.
Tim Curry.
Thank you. I should have known that.
Of
I'm
course, it was
awful.
Tim Curry. He's actually
Yes.
perfect for that role.
Slime up above. Oh my god. Yes.
Robin
All right.
Williams as a bat.
Yep. Oh man.
Bat named
So-
Batty.
I watched that with my kids not too long ago, and it was still fantastic.
You were still
Probably-
a little bit scared.
Yeah. Still like traumatizing to them. We were talking about traumatizing movies the other day, and there are movies that we just don't watch anymore. The Good Dinosaur is one of them. It's really sad. And Up.
Good dinosaur?
Oh my gosh, if you don't know The Good Dinosaur, don't subject yourself to it. It's sad.
I won't.
Then there's one with pants in it. Like the dad is just pants, and that's sad too.
What?
Oh my gosh. Get Disney Plus. Start watching some
I
stuff.
have Disney Plus. These don't sound like things I would ever watch.
That's yeah. I watch them with like young children, so they want to see things, and then you're just like, this is so sad. Why do we subject ourselves to this?
I introduced my daughter to X-Files when she was like 6.
So that's where I got to get to.
Yeah.
My son and I. Go ahead. 'Cause-
We watched Black Demon last night.
Don't watch Rescued by Ruby.
Oh, okay.
It's got the Flash, but it's not the Flash. He's a like,
His name is Grant Gustin.
no, it's the Flash.
No. His name is Grant Gustin.
Grant Gustin is a Canadian guy who's tried to be a rescue dog person, and oh no, just don't watch it.
Okay.
I cried for 20 minutes at the end.
When you say
Should be
Ruby,
high.
all I could think was Ruby Rod from Fifth Element, and you should definitely watch that movie.
That movie's sweet. Oh my god.
That
Dude,
is
we talk all night about
all
that.
the time. It's one of the all-time best sci-fis that it doesn't have an IP to it. Like there is no greater world of the Fifth Element. It's just that movie.
And it's such a good world. Like they spent so long world building for that.
Yeah, I have theories on how that went, but I'll keep those to myself.
Oh. I love that it's one of those stories that the bad guy and the good guy actually never meet. It's like it's so crazy to me having stories like that. All right, well we can recap because the segue now is that you're going to meet some bad guys. Because last time, what led us to here? You guys you found a dead wizard. You investigated his murder, found out that he was fucking around with some dream magic. Through some more investigation, you found the dream creature, or I guess like a godling actually, that was kind of controlling dreams, and you trapped him in a ritual magic thing and beat the shit out of him and took a bunch of power, siphoned from him. And then you guys woke up in a pocket dimension where New Detroit was completely separated from the regular universe, and everybody in New Detroit was sleepwalkers. And you guys saved some friends, you protected your families, you fought an army, and you slogged your way through some big ass outsider looking things to get to the stadium in the New Detroit pocket dimension. And you guys stole the monorail, and you're going to travel through a rift into the unknown, knowing that it takes you to a place called the facility. And
Then
along
it is
the
an
way,
unknown.
do what?
Then it is an unknown. We know what it is.
Okay, well, yeah, you don't know where it is.
Sorry, I'm a dick.
It's okay. All right, so we're going to speed you through the rift here from the stadium. I just wanted to recap, get you guys into the mindset, and we go through the rift.
I've got a note that says I have a head for a gift.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Because you're about to go to the outside. Get the damn map to work.
I'll be right back.
Okay. That was cool. All right. So, welcome to outside. The monorail car that you guys are in, hurtling through. What is this? Is it vacuum? Is it noxious gas? What do you think is outside of our universe? Is it just white? Or is it like this crazy space-timey, wimey thing? What do you guys imagine outside of our universe to look like?
Nothing.
Just white expanse?
Or black. Black is nothing.
Black? Just, is it even space? Could you
Nothing.
move through it?
I don't know.
I think in the Dresden universe, it's occupied by outsiders. And you guys would know this too in your universe. Because you've got this these wards on the monorail that say in Voynich language, protection from outsiders needed, or you shall be defeated. Through the void, use this rift to the facility. Bring gifts.
Ooh, trivia.
Does that mean that Archon's back?
Nope.
Darn. It takes you guys a little while in this monorail. And around you guys, the windows are getting like frosty. And the temperature inside the monorail is getting colder. And the windows frost up to the point where it's really hard to see outside the windows.
So, I'm riding in the monorail then.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
He
cool.
might be in his mech.
I
behind
was
the
about to say I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
we
he's
did
in the mech
we did
caboose.
we did end the session with me attaching the mech like a caboose to the back of the monorail. That's cool. I'm cool with being in the monorail.
I know the mech's attached.
I'm
I
drawing.
thought you guys were inside.
I'm drawing shit on the windows. Bored.
Oh, with your fingers?
Yeah, with my fingers.
Cool. All right. So,
I get sucked out into space.
Redicus, your finger touches the glass and it's super cold to the touch. And you're like scratching out the frost from your breath, you know, like on the windows, making really cool designs. And then
Drawing dicks.
drawing dicks on the windows.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, a body bumps into the glass outside.
Huh. Do I recognize it?
From what you see, it's
That's not a
humanoid.
person.
It's got like spikes on its face. It looks maybe, I mean, it's completely alien to you. And it bumps up against the glass, and then you hear a distinct, the knock on the outside of the monorail.
Huh.
And things get really dark.
Somebody wants to come
Inside.
in. Hey guys, I think somebody wants to come in.
We're full.
Are we? There's lots of room in here.
No, I'm pretty sure we're full. Whatever's out there and doesn't want to come in here.
Oh, come on. You got a big hammer.
Yeah, but can we open the doors? Like, won't we just go out there?
And I want to be in another car right now.
I give it 2 bits and knock back.
Oh my god.
Then you hear 2 like slaps really quick on the side of the door, just pop, pop. And then you hear a voice. Hey, you gonna open up or what?
Or what?
Come on, don't leave me out here, guys.
I'm gonna open the door.
It's Harold.
Ah!
How you doing, boys? You miss me?
Was that you outside?
This is gonna sound weird if I say yes.
I missed you too. I couldn't get into that fucking bubble, but I finally got to stick my fingers back in the pie, so to speak.
I touch my private parts and butt and kind of squirm away from him.
What's wrong with him?
I
I don't know.
He's,
That one went way past me.
he's I think he's been watching some of the weirder stuff on the internet.
Okay. Well, look, there were plans to take you to some castle siege thing, but I told Matt that would suck, so we're changing things up a bit. I beat the shit out of some little baby calling himself He Who Walks Between. That's this knobby head motherfucker right here. So, you ready for the next bit? Are you ready? I'm excited. We've been planning this for a while.
Are you going to hand me some like special rod I'm not going to know how to use? I don't know why that thought just occurred to me, but I thought I'd ask. It just seems important for some reason.
I got this gun you might recognize.
I don't, but I'll take it.
You don't recognize this gun? You AI'd this gun and you gave it to me. You don't recognize that. Okay. That's okay.
This gun's sentient?
No, you just made it with AI art.
That's the one that sucks up the nanites.
Oh,
Right.
cool beans. Let's use
It's going to be doing some different stuff this time. I bet you. So anyway, you're headed for a headspace. Onero's headspace to be exact, and it will be heavily guarded. But the goal is to find and gain control of Onero's mental command center. That's going to force a final, exhilarating battle, just like in that Jim Butcher book, Ghost Story. You guys know what I'm talking about? You read that Ghost Story book?
I never finished it. I'm only halfway through it.
Oh my god, okay, well, I think you'll enjoy this. Look, but if you choose the nuclear option and just destroy the headspace, you're going to be trapped inside while the host dies. Did you bring gifts?
I give him a big goofy grin and hold up the severed head of General Shitstorm.
That's great, kid. I'll take that. And I don't know if this mech is going to go through to the next part. You want me to hold on to this for you so when you get back, you've got it?
Aw, Riddick is sad now. But yeah.
All right, I'll take that too. Enjoy the ride along the rails through the second rift. I'll see you later, okay? And then you literally ride this rail as you go through the second rift, and you leave Harold behind.
See Redicus
In the mech.
You see Redicus sniffing really hard at his Hydra flask. Nope, that's not liquor. Okay, yeah, no, that's still not liquor. That really happened, right? Everyone else saw that.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't open the door."
It was hilarious. He said, "Don't open the door."
Yeah, I stand by that. That's pretty much a safe option in these situations.
Hey, we could breathe that stuff out there.
We don't know that.
I mean, I'm not positive we're actually breathing now. Kind of in like a headspace. I don't want to freak you guys out. I'm not sure we're completely corporeal right now. We might not have been ever since that whole ritual thing.
Yeah, but it could be.
So you guys come through this second rift, and you're out in black instead of this swirly dew. Let me turn this swirly dew off for a second. You're no longer in the monorail transport either. You suddenly realize that you're flying through space, and the interior of the vehicle that you're in has changed to a blend of utilitarian functionality and sleek design. There's a spacious main compartment. It's illuminated by soft ambient lighting, and the walls are lined with steel panels showing signs of wear and tear from previous service. But the floor is covered in a dark, durable anti-slip material. It provides secure footing, even through turbulent flights. And you realize you guys are flying in a Lambda shuttle.
Redicus doesn't know what that is.
That's really sad. Because you look up and you're approaching what looks to be a large moon. Wait. Is it a moon? Oh no, I messed up.
And I'm just going to say, if you wanted to GM an Edge of the Empire session, you could ask.
This is one of the only times that I'll be able to do sci-fi, I think. All right, so Slumberjack's like, oh, this is different. Last time it was a big castle. This must be because of you guys. Or that creepy outer god thing that you were talking to earlier. But maybe this is how it looks for us because it's how we could all understand it together. Nothing? Nobody's going to say nothing? Oh my god.
All right, somebody fly. Make sure you fly casual.
Yeah, let me jump up in those driver's seat. This looks pretty cool. How many loop-de-loops can I do?
When you start to like pull up on the stick and you realize like nothing's really reacting to you, and a woman's voice, familiar to all of you, crackles over the intercom, and it says, Trinity Solutions, we have you in a tractor beam. Surrender upon arrival to hangar 327. And you start to get pulled towards the Death Star.
So the voice was familiar to us?
It is.
Who is it?
It's Mary Cure.
Didn't we kill her already?
Nope.
You threw her into the Never Never.
I told you, it'll never come back to us. Hey, isn't it me or does this look like that Star Wars movie?
Yeah, Star Wars. Is that the one with the phasers?
Yeah, it's got the phasers and the it's got the Vulcan nerve.
Yeah, the pointy-eared people. Yeah, I think there's dwarves.
And the laser knives.
Can we do space magic?
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of sci-fi. I was more into superhero stuff.
Yeah, you see Redicus just sitting there towards Kizik's character, like pinching his fingers. Like, nope, it's not working.
I'm flying the ship. Don't put me to sleep. I think it's getting closer.
The tractor beam hauls you guys in to this massive hangar.
Oh my god, I want every piece of this art.
I worked really hard on this whole thing. You'll see how crazy I've got with this for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, you may regret giving me these art pieces, but I want them.
So the Lambda shuttle comes in and the tractor beam hauls it through the door and you guys enter into the hangar. The Lambda comes to a... Oh, wait, that's already in park position. Cool. All right, so anyway, you guys come to a stop and there's a commotion outside and you guys hear a voice over the comms as they crack into the Lambda shuttle comms and you hear... This is Lieutenant Lucid. You guys come out with your hands up, or you will taste red blaster bolts.
Are they cherry flavored if they're red, or is it like pink and strawberry? Because you sound
You guys
like
have blue?
pink's more your color, is what I'm guessing.
I'm really more into like blue. Do they have blue?
Right? Could be orange.
I'm not a fan of orange.
Yeah.
No orange, no lemon.
Really?
I guess
I know.
I guess green's okay.
Yeah, peach is good. That's orange.
Peach is okay. I don't know that it would be good in this instance. Peach flavored lasers doesn't sound that great. I'm walking out with my hands up.
Are there any like gun consoles on the driver's seat?
There are triggers and things like that up there, yeah.
Yeah, I want to look for one that says weapons and then pull that trigger.
I'm gonna help. We're gonna hit all the buttons until something shoots.
Give me
I'm
a roll.
I'm walking out with my hands up.
So Malcolm comes down the the gangplank on the front of the Lambda shuttle with his hands up.
This is obviously an intelligence roll, right?
Sure. If you're going to use some intelligence here and press buttons.
I feel like you could use high caliber on this too, man.
You know, I do too. I feel like a +7 is about what that's at.
It's too bad that they locked down the Lambda shuttle as you guys were flying in.
Can I use some focus to kind of try to see through the mirage that is this entity and unlock it somehow?
Yeah, give me a roll.
With a +6.
You're gonna find out you're in some kind of a space stingray, and you got to walk out of its butthole.
So this is a mind space or a head space. You're inside someone's mind, basically. And it's someone that is built a defense to you guys as intruders, and it is the Death Star. So imagine this as like a massive game, and the goal here is to gain control over this place without destroying it.
I mean, a little Lambda shuttle wouldn't destroy it. Unless it had proton torpedoes and shot it in a very specific spot, in which case this thing would pop like a fucking balloon.
That's right. One of the aspects for the Death Star.
Movies.
Yeah, hold on. Where are you?
That's totally the theme of a Star Trek movie.
Interconnected systems.
Malcolm's gonna ask them, like, if you got all this this Star Trek stuff, how come you guys didn't just teleport us here?
We have teleporters. Unfortunately, one of them exploded. The return one. We're working on it. Anyway, you need to come with us.
Why?
We're taking you to the detention level.
Because the guns don't work. Oh, grumpy. Redicus walks down the ramp.
Oh, they work fine. And he shoots Malcolm in the leg.
Can I oppose that?
Sure can.
Is it go time?
I hope so. Lieutenant Lucid rolls like shit.
I hope
Lieutenant gets a 4.
Is Lieutenant Lucid the one that did the shooting?
Yeah, Lieutenant Lucid shot Malcolm in the leg. It's like, my blaster's real. Shoots Malcolm in the leg.
Can I that quick draw on him?
Yeah. I got a 7 and blocked it with my hammer. I'm just like, dude, what the hell was that? I was asking about the guns on the starship. I know your guns are real. I can see them.
Okay, that's a +8.
Sweet.
I'm talking to dead air.
On shot first. All right. So you shoot Lieutenant Lucid, who was too busy shooting Malcolm to oppose this, and you quick draw on him. How's this go down? Because the shot you're going to shoot is going to take about half of his health.
Assuming that he is a supernatural creature, which looks of him, he definitely is. I'm going to say that it goes in one eye and comes out the side of his face, and while it doesn't kill him, part of his face is now all busted up and exploded.
Oh, I like it. All right. So it just, shrapnels his face out the side. And
So
he
you really can't tell a difference in the way he looks.
he spins away, after getting hit, and the stormtroopers surrounding you guys, they start to, well, let's just say they open fire. How about that? Who's still on the ship and who is not on the ship?
I had walked down to the base of the ramp just in time to
Okay.
see my buddy Malcolm get shot at, and I didn't wait to see if it hit. So I guess we're shooting.
Thomas, are you on?
I was still in the cockpit, like staring at it, going pew pew pew. Ah, man, these things are gonna work at some point.
Okay. If you want to, you can try to gain system control over the Lambda shuttle.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, just give me a roll. You just need to narratively be like, hey, I want to gain system control.
Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to see this, and I realize that I'm in like somebody's mind space, and I go, cool. So I got to play along. I'm gonna flip these switches here, and I'm gonna gain root access, and I'm really like chanting in Voynich at this point, and I'm focused and magicking and doing kind of well and getting a 4.
All right. You want like a PDA to show up in your hand to give you like computer controls,
Yeah.
so you can at least interface with stuff like this.
So I
Not
know.
Hold up. Why wouldn't you just give him a game controller?
Hey, those survive.
This works so well.
Those survive everything.
Yeah, give me a
Except for submarine
Logitech.
trips.
It did survive.
Yeah,
Oh, did
it's intact and whole down there.
Wow.
No, I don't think it'll work.
I don't know. It's all solid state. If you could conceivably get it out, I bet it would. But try it out.
Just put it in some.
Put it in
Put it in a big bag of rice.
Desiccant.
I think
All right.
probably sell for a mint.
Thomas, how did this resolve? You wanted a PDA or something like that?
I want my hands to turn into robot hands, and I want to like be inside, like hacked and like attached to the weapon systems.
You get that R2D2 interface prong that comes out of your wrist. Love it. You start spinning them dials and stuff like that. All right. You're going to be working on that for a second. Let's see how this stuff works out down here. So I think, Malcolm, I think you haven't actually officially gone yet, right? You've just talked.
Yeah, it just talked and is there a way to diffuse the situation?
You can say something here instead. So instead of them opening fire, they'll just lift their weapons up and move in on you guys to try to contain you better. If you want to say something while this is happening, we can diffuse this situation.
Yeah, because my hands are still well, my hands were up. Now they're holding a hammer.
Right.
I look at Redicus. He's already shot somebody.
That
and I
guy
don't know.
shot first, and Redicus says it as you look at him accusingly.
I'm pretty sure that's what Kirk said. And then I'm just gonna hit the big bad with the hammer or the mini bad, whatever he is.
Lieutenant Lucid here.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, he's spun away after getting shot, trying to get out of the immediate line of fire of his stormtroopers. So you're gonna basically make a 5-foot step forward and bring the hammer down on him.
Cool. Hold on. 6.
All right. So he's trying to keep dodging. He's just gonna keep moving with his spin. He only got a 5. So you're gonna hit him for that 1.
Question: instead of damage, Can I hostage him?
So instead of damage, you would like to make an invoke on him, right? You'd like to invoke him?
Yeah, he's my hostage now. So instead of swinging the hammer to hit him, I swing the hammer to grab him and hold him with the hammer so that I can't be shot.
All right, so you've got it down around his chest, right? And you're pressing him up against you, all
Yeah. Yes.
a la Ghost, where they're doing. Anyway, you're a little spooning him,
Yeah,
and
I'm a little scared at him.
you look over like his shoulder back towards the back of the hangar, and you see E-Web engineer over here. He's spooling up, and it looks like he's waiting for Lieutenant Lucid to get out of the way, but he's
I know.
he's
I'd
got
like
a
to-
bead on you
I'd like to back towards the ship.
with your hostage now.
Yeah, hostage. I'd like to back towards the ship. Now I'd like to say, hey, I feel like this is not going great for anybody. Can we maybe talk this out, or have we passed that point? Like, nobody has to die here. Least of all you guys. I don't even know if you guys are real people. And that was my turn.
Lieutenant Lucid's like, surrender and come to detention block. And then the Jackal steps forward and he tries to like slam the butt of his rifle into your head to knock you out, not knowing that you're like a god and everything. So how's this gonna roll? The Jackal.
Gonna block that with Lieutenant Lucid.
Okay. Jackal gets a 3.
Oh boy.
Brute 2 Stormtrooper here next to Victor is going to try to take Victor. Well, he's basically going to arrest you. He's got like these handcuff looking things. They're all Star Wars'd up. And he's going to step forward and he's going to say, "Put down your weapon."
So I got a 5, so he just hits Lucid in the face, and I'm like, hey man, don't hit him. He's my hostage. Jeez.
Lucid spits up a bunch of blood and teeth as his nose is caved in by the butt of the Jackal Stormtrooper's weapon.
Can you call these dudes off? They're gonna kill you by accident. Good God, I thought stormtroopers were like elite warriors.
Yeah, this elite Stormtrooper and this Jackal Stormtrooper walk up to Thomas. Oh no, they're going to get into the ship. They're walking up the gangplank. And this one here is going to try to get into Malcolm. While he's turned to use Lucid as a shield against the Jackal, this elite's coming up from behind. Overpowering enemies. The elite rolls like garbage, though. Oh no, he does okay. He gets a 5.
And what can I do about that?
So he wants to arrest you. So you can try to like shove him off of you, but he's basically going to try to power you here.
Can I? No, that'd be an attack. So do I roll to not be overpowered? Like what am I doing?
Well, he's rolling a force against you. If you want to oppose this, you can oppose it. You can dodge out of the way and just move. It's up to you.
I got a 9.
All right, so this is opposed, definitely.
Yep.
And we're going to have to go into the real initiative stuff because I'm losing tracks. All right, so Malcolm just went. Malcolm, who do you want to go next?
I thought you just went.
Oh, I did just go. So Malcolm, you take the top of the round now. And this is going to be the first official.
All right. I'm gonna continue backing. I'm trying to get to a spot where these I can't be what's the word flanked. Yeah, so I'll just back onto the ship.
All right, you got two. You got an elite and a jackal in the ship now with Thomas too. So you're not putting your back to anybody yet. But you can back up the gangplank. You can take Lucid into the Lambda shuttle.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Who do you want to go next then?
I guess Redicus.
How big is this brute?
He's one of the big guys.
Enough that I could like parkour power slide between his legs and slap a sticky bomb on his codpiece.
Yeah, if you want that to happen.
Jeez.
That's some lag.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm trying to load something.
Okay. Well, I feel robbed, but we'll go with it. Only comes out to a 4 because I rolled badly.
You rolled badly because of the lag?
Yeah, it stopped the dice in midair and then dropped them straight on the table.
That's awful. All right, so you're going to slide under and you're going to place a sticky bomb on his cod piece. So you're
Four
still
more to go.
outside the ship, right?
I was at the base of the ramp, but you said these two guys ran inside, so I must have magically moved.
I forgot that you were at the base of the ramp. What do you want to do about these two guys? Because I think I just skipped you last turn.
You did. You just skipped
Okay.
Kizik too.
Goodness.
I mean, I was planning on watching Kizik's back, so I was planning on blocking entry to the ship. But, you know, with the whole brute thing, I guess I'm moved over.
Well, the brute's trying to arrest you. He told you to put down the weapon.
Yes,
I bet you didn't comply.
I did not. Pistol in one hand, little sword thing in the other.
Okay. And then you're going to slide under him and sticky him.
Yep, sticky bomb his codpiece, and then
Squid.
as I stand up on the other end, hit the detonator.
All right.
I'm guessing he's going to want to oppose that.
I'm going to say that he can't oppose this. And he is now sitting way low in his crotch area. Oh boy! That's rough. Rough.
I'm now going to
Thomas.
I'm not going to use him as cover, by the way. Like, I slid there so that the other guys would have to shoot through their buddy to shoot me.
Okay. Now we've got the interior of the ship.
All right, so I am interfaced with this ship. I know all of its little nooks and crannies. I want there to be some kind of electrical thing over top of these stormtroopers, and I would like to overload that and have it drop down and shock them.
I like this. Let's go.
That's a +6.
All right. So, yeah. What exactly falls on them and takes... Good God. Takes them all the way down to, like, crippled status.
Yep. So there is a electrical panel like right above them. They had made it past the doorway, which I was hoping I could slice them in half. But then I saw my buddy coming. I was like, "Oh no, I should gotta wait a second." And then I found the next one, which was just like one of those old timey lights that was always a little bit flickery, and it shattered and dropped glass, and then it fell from the ceiling, and it's still connected with that one extra large security shocky wire.
And it's just electrocuting the living shit out of these two stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Tracking. Like it. All right. That officially has been 3 people's turns. Yes?
Yep.
All right. These two guys are going to move as a group, and they're going to come up the ramp after you, Malcolm, unless you're going to stop them.
How would I stop them?
By like throwing Lucid at them? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh no, I'm keeping my trump card. I mean, I may hit them with Lucid.
Just by the legs, just start swinging.
Yeah, I mean, I've told them to back it up. I'm not into this.
Lucid's like, just shoot him through me, you idiots! And the Jackal Stormtrooper and the Elite Stormtrooper are going to take his orders. Now that he's backed up, you're all up in this Lambda shuttle now. And the Jackal and the Elite are going to just try to shoot you through him. So you can use this as like damage reduction, or you can oppose this. But they're both going to shoot at you.
Gonna oppose it with Lucid.
Okay. It's only 3 coming at you with both of them.
I got a 5 with no bonuses added.
The shots all get caught up in Lucid's body, and none of them come through to you. And he's still hanging on, but he's just like, and he pulls. He still has like arm usage, right? Because you've got him like over the chest with the hammer.
Yeah, so his upper arms wouldn't work really well, but his lower arms would, have some movement.
Okay. Then he's gonna reach into his pocket, and he's gonna, like, you guys can see there's nothing in his pocket, and then he reaches in and he pulls out this massive stun grenade, and he clicks it and drops it on the floor.
Is that I watched him pull that out. I assume it doesn't look like a regular grenade.
It says massive stun grenade on the side of it.
Is that does that shoot lightning, Lucid? Like, I don't know. Did you? You guys didn't do any homework at all.
I was about to say, did you make mistakes?
Like, do you not see the lightning bolt on my shirt?
He clicked it. He dropped it. What do you want to do?
I'm going to I'm going to suck that lightning up and shoot it at the stormtroopers.
I love it.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I guess this is how this. You guys make bad decisions. Also, did you tell them to shoot through you?
Oh, he's dead now.
Why is he
All of-
dead?
The stun damage you just redirected towards everybody on the ship.
Not him, just the 2 stormtroopers. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to keep him alive. He's making him real hard.
All right, so you're gonna try to keep him alive.
Yeah, I have been trying. Yes,
He's trying to give.
He's
trying to give.
I wanted him dead. I would have pulled him apart.
He's trying to give the GM the best of both worlds.
All right, so these stormtroopers are now like incapacitated. The ones on the end that were already like shocked, they're just toasty now. But all these stormtroopers are out cold, one way or the other. We still have Brute Man down here messing with Victor, so he's not doing too hot either after taking a grenade to the pants. And I think he's just going to try to grab Victor on his turn.
So I imagine, I know he's not a hunter but a brute, but I imagine he does that swing that the hunters do when you're right behind them. It's when it's my turn. I'd like to do the second part of this, but as the first part, I'd like to do that side step that we do in Halo when the hunter does it, and let him smash his little hand down where I was, and then I want him off Giddy in that E-web, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. You're
Did
going to have to narratively say it.
You didn't watch the end of The Mandalorian? Oh, you just want me to describe it.
Yeah.
So there's a big old explosive power cell you can see at the base of the E-web, and I just want to put a single bullet into it and watch it explode and evaporate those engineers. But I'll do it on my turn. I just want to let you know that that's what his point is. I would like to oppose the brute's attack as the first part.
Right. So you're going to move out of the way, basically, with his... He's going to try to attack you, and you're dodging.
That is correct.
Okie dokie.
Ah, God, would it hurt to roll really good just for like one time? Just once.
I did.
Well, it ends up being a +3 on my part.
All right. I got a 6. So he's going to try to grab you. And basically bear hug you so that you can't move. Maybe he says, "Don't struggle. You go to detention block."
Okay. Let me know when it's my turn.
He probably says something like, "I like it when they struggle."
I mean, he's going to find it much less enjoyable with his current arrangement.
Well, it's top of the round, and I'm just going to be an asshole and say that it's Thomas's turn.
Excellent. So he has Victor and a bear hug, and his back is to what looks like a weapon right on the front of that Lambda shuttle.
Yeah.
I would like to just unload into his back.
Are we not doing phrasing? Come on, really?
Just nice hot peach lasers
Hot-
right into his back.
Hot
Hot
peach.
plasma.
A hot load right into his back. Got
Yep.
it. I mean, that's not as bad as Chris asking for Harold's rod.
Okay, so the brute.
It was a magic
Storm-
rod. Magic rod.
Yeah, it was a magic rod.
Oh, right.
Harold's
totally-
hard magic rod.
Look,
That totally changed everything about that statement.
I felt guilty because I didn't say anything about the purple sparkly thing that I said I was going to say in the beginning. Because he asked that actually good question.
Oh, thanks. I've been saving that banter question for a while. All right, so Thomas's hot plasma smashes into the brute's body,
He
and
smashes or splashes?
whatever you want to say, splash, smash. Anyway, the brute takes a lot of fucking damage, and while he's got Victor in his clutches, he starts body rolling forward towards the ground. He's still kind of alive. He just spits up blood all over the back of Victor's neck. Thomas, who do you want to go next?
I'd like Victor to go next.
Sweet.
On our way to the ground, I still want to pull my pistol out and off Gideon that E-web. Look, I'm on the
Right.
path, and we're doing this shit.
Give me the roll.
It's also the thing I have the best roll for. Alright, I'm going to count that as a +1. And then I add that, and then I add that. How I did it last time? It's been a while. I think that's right, though. Okay, so that makes it a +8. One single bullet whizzes out, hits this thing, hopefully explodes, destroys E-web, kills engineers.
Sure, it happens.
I'm assuming Brute then lands on me.
That happens too.
I have my sword out on my arm. I would point it away from myself. I'll let the GM decide what else to do with it.
Oh yeah, it just slides up into the brute's liver, and it kills him instantly on the drop. So massive explosion. You guys are now
Here, Redicus
alone.
I'll clear out here.
Yeah, how's this go down?
He's trying to push the Brute off of him. Just a little help, please.
Yeah, I'll walk out there dragging the semi-limp Lucid. I'm gonna check Lucid for an earpiece too.
Oh yeah, he's got one.
Oh yeah, I pull that out, put it in my ear. Go out, ragdoll the dead brute off of Redicus, and I'm like, look, I think I got a plan. If I remember right in the movies, a couple things to remember. Nobody's wearing a red shirt right now, right?
Yeah, that's correct. That's a bad thing. We don't want to do that.
No red shirts. All right. Second, I think what we want to do, and I think Thomas is a little short for this, but I think we need to put on the stormtrooper outfits.
And then you just walk into the command center and take over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, this is a great
Pretty
plan.
much. Yeah. I got to be honest. I snoozed through 2 of those movies, but Beth really likes them, so you know.
I mean,
Anyway,
this brute's probably the right size for you, but he's got some damaged armor bits.
Thomas goes over and like knocks over a trash can and is looking it up and down, and then he scrunches up real small and he starts walking around with the trash can and he's just going, and his little robot arm is still sticking out.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
All right.
So the plan here is that Malcolm puts on stormtrooper armor.
Yeah,
We put on the stormtrooper armor, and we dress the stormtrooper bodies up in our clothes, and we'll drag them to detention.
Lucid's like, you realize this whole hangar's on camera. They can see everything.
Yeah, but they're obviously not that smart.
Well, I was thinking, clearly, you're underused here, and you clearly have a level of loyalty that, like, you really shouldn't have. Why don't you join us? If you tell them that we're actually stormtroopers and the cameras have been rigged, they'll believe it.
It's not going to work that way. And the door at the end of the hangar opens, and he like massive stomps as one of the big hunters comes out. How he fits on a turbo lift, no idea. Lucid's like, see, they're just gonna keep sending people to kill you.
All right. Well, so where should we go from here? Nothing. Like.
What, you think I'm gonna be a great hostage for you? No.
Hey, I have to ask, because obviously you don't die when zombie parts come off. But does it like hurt if I were to say hypothetically cut your fingers off?
Hold up. Wait. He doesn't die. I just pull his head off and keep his head.
Yes, like Sea of Thieves.
I'm just gonna strap that to my side. All right. You've been relegated to data.
He just tries to bite your leg.
I'm wearing armor now.
It doesn't matter. Once you pull his head off, he's dead.
No, he's not dead. It's Dream World. He's not dead.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's
not
done.
dead.
No,
Tell him to wake up. Wait. If I put a little bit of electricity through him?
Give me a fate token, and then you can bring him back to life.
All right.
Oh, come on. That was a perfect opportunity to do the skull from the Sea of Thieves, a Pirate's Life thing.
Fine. It's a fate token, and now he's a skull. He's Bob the Skull. No affiliation.
All right, you're on our side now.
This is Bob's origin
No,
story.
I'm not on your story. I'm not on your side. Fuck you. I can't believe you've done this to me.
I mean, it
All
could be worse.
The hunter comes charging through the hangar at you 2.
Does it walk
Big
over
roar.
top? Does it walk over top of this hangar piece?
No, that's a big hole in the floor, so he's got to go around.
Yeah, but it's like a lift. That
Yeah, the lift is down.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. That's gonna make what I wanted to do harder. Oh well. I was gonna do the Star Wars thing where I was gonna be like, so if he's walking over top of it and I shoot the control panel, obviously it just opens, right?
That is one of the tropes. All right, but anyway, he comes running around the corner of this thing. He's a little smarter than that. And he's going to come charging into, Victor. You want to oppose this, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Parkour slide, sticky bomb on nuts.
Parkour! I'm rolling like absolute garbage.
It's okay. Mine's not that great. It's only +4.
My highest today has been a net 0.
Okay, so it's a push.
Wait, instead of the I'm gonna pull out that gun Harold gave me. And instead of using the sticky bomb, I'm gonna look at it and see if I can shoot this guy in the nuts as I slide through. Just curious, see what this thing does.
There's a huge roar of like a man's voice that says "Dick Justice," and this huge beam of energy comes flying out and just melts through the hunter's penis. Done. You have a feeling that it's going to be different every time you pull the trigger.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome! I've got a randomizer gun.
All right, so turbo lift. Right, Bob?
Yeah, that sounds good. He was
The
talking.
lift just suddenly collapses under Malcolm.
He was talking to you, Lucid.
Yeah. Come on, Bob.
Come on, beep boop.
God damn it.
We are dressed as stormtroopers, so we should be able to blend in soon.
All right, which stormtrooper costume did you grab out of these?
I like the jackal ones.
I'm whatever the brute one was.
I gotta find the brute again. Hold on one sec.
He's missing a cod piece though.
No, I just pulled a cod piece. I pulled 2 cod pieces off of the other ones. And just smack them together. That's how that works.
They're like guy pasties.
Or worse, I just take the windshield out of the Lambda.
There he is, Mr. Brutiverse. All right, so Brute Stormtrooper is now going to be Malcolm. Okay, we got that. Jackal Stormtrooper here. Why is the rename right next to the delete button? That's just so silly.
Yeah, that's
Tip-top
problematic. Yeah. I've had that problem so many times. And if you hit the back button, it just says, you know what, One World just doesn't want to do anything today. Fuck off.
Flag. All right, Thomas O'Malley, give me 30 seconds, and I'm going to AI generate an R2-D2.
Made out of a trash can.
Yep.
Need to see this.
There's plenty of MechWarrior Urban Mech memes that I imagine fit quite nicely. But while you're doing that, I'm going to grab a drink.
Yeah, go ahead. Take a couple second break. I like this plan, guys. You guys have a good plan going.
No, we don't.
No, you
This is
don't.
a terrible plan.
Man, Hexus. That brought back so many, like, memories. I really like it when there's just a bunch of dead air going. So I'm going to have to talk now about something silly. This R2-D2 art is too good, and I can't use it because it's too much like R2-D2. R2-D2 made of a repurposed trash can. How about that one? We'll get this. Get this. We need it. Malcolm, are you still there?
Yep, still here.
Are you making a skull by any chance?
Ooh.
Oh.
I just assume that's not going to survive long. Almost died a couple times. Eventually, it's going to join us, though. Or it's going to go on the mantle next to Frank.
I guess R2-D2 is just too much of a damn icon. All right, this is what we're going to do.
Oh, we couldn't make it work.
It looked like this anyway. all my R2D2s made out of trash cans just look like legit R2D2 for some reason.
I have that problem. Anytime that I tell the AI generator, the Night Cafe AI generator, that I want something Star Wars, it will only give me stormtroopers. It will give me the most retarded stormtroopers you can imagine. But it just takes whatever my first descriptor is and puts stormtrooper armor on it. Sometimes
All
the
right.
stormtroopers holding lightsabers.
So we've got R. Thomas D2. We've got Brute Malcolm and Jackal Redicus. And you guys head out this door of the hangar and into a turbo lift. All right. So who knows how a turbo lift works?
It's like an elevator. You hit a button.
I got this. It's I watched it. I remember this. Computer Deck 31.
The turbo lift begins to move around you guys. The
Shouldn't-
car door
should-
closes.
Shouldn't you have told it like bridge control
It is-
center?
I'm pretty sure that is Deck 31, isn't it?
You feel the gravity shift as you guys head down.
It is if we tell it really hard. Like if we think really hard and wish really hard and pixie dust and shit, we can make it. It'll work.
All right. Hey, computer, what deck are we on?
Oh, we got sucked up in that one when you packed it up.
Oh, damn it. All right, hold on. Build this again. Take you guys off of there.
Apparently, I just evaporated. I don't exist anymore. I'm not a real boy.
That was weird. I wonder why that happened.
No idea. One world.
One world.
I'm a real boy.
It does shit sometimes where I think it's just like, yeah, so how can I fuck with you today? Yep, that's how I'll do it.
Redicus. There we go. All right, so now you guys are off the board. I'm going to pack this up. All right, your turbo lift arrives at a place, and you are surrounded, absolutely surrounded by people. Here's your turbo lift.
Who puts a turbo lift in the middle of the room?
He's gonna walk confidently.
You hear a voice as soon as you guys come up and the turbo lift doors open. You hear a voice say, "Seize them!" And this elite stormtrooper takes a step forward.
Is he the one that says seize him?
No, these two are not the ones that just talked. They take a step forward at you guys with weapons drawn.
I'm gonna utilize hand shot first as my special maneuver, and whatever this gun does, that's what I'm gonna do with it. We really need like a rando chart that I can roll on, like wild magic chart.
What'd you get?
4. Assuming it
A 4?
Assuming it qualifies for high caliber, but considering what it did last time, I think it does.
This time, a jet of flame erupts out of the front of the gun, and you hear "What up?" and it just ignites this stormtrooper, and he's like, "Ah!" screaming. He does the awful stormtrooper scream as he ignites.
Will hell scream, and then the crackling of the stormtrooper armor, like from the first Mandalorian season.
Yes. All right. Who do you want to go next?
I'm really curious about how Thomas is going to be useful in this scenario, so I'm going to be a dick and skip who I should go for and say Thomas because I want to see this.
I agree.
I love it. Yeah, got it. Okay, R2D2, what are you doing?
I'm going to assume that nobody notices a droid and walk up to the other one. I've got one little robot hand, and I know that it should be able to interface with other droids. And there's another droid over here. So I'm going to try to hack this ISB droid.
Okay, so hold on. There's a
No.
wall here.
Just let him do it because I want him to find out very suddenly that that's not a data port.
It's not a droid.
That's
But-
not a port.
Sorry, so I should have explained this room a little bit better. There are doors around you. There's one here, here. All the doors that I stole from Star Wars Assets are really loud and obnoxious. And I was like, man, every time I load, it's going to be like, so I didn't put them in the map, but there are doors here. So if you want to, you can slide past this guy and go to the door and then start working on the door.
Oh, so I don't know that there are robots anywhere?
You don't see any robots.
But to be fair, when you open the door, you won't see any robots either.
Yeah. You could approach the door and maybe find a map to the room and then understand the room a little bit better. Trying to I don't know.
Is this a big hole in the middle of the room? Like as we're coming off of the...
So it's a shaft, but it is behind walls. So the turbolift cluster's got it's a car that runs elevator style, but it runs really fast. So you guys just opened up in an elevator and then walked out through this. Well, nobody's walked out yet, I guess technically.
Yeah. Fire blast came by. Droid is gonna come on right by. And I'm gonna walk over to this door here and just start interfacing with the wall.
All right, I'm an asshole. So this brute stormtrooper is going to be like, "What are you doing? You can't be here. Get out of here!" Going to kick at you a little bit, and if you try to go to the door, he's going to become more threatening. That's what you want to do. We'll just push this.
So Thomas just escaped.
That guard should be distracted by the sound of his friend being turned into a barbecue. So whatever Thomas does should have advantage.
I like this. Yeah, this guy is on fire.
The magic show.
Yeah, I'd like to. He's kind of looking at me. He's trying to kick at me, but he's got a gun in his hand, right?
He does.
Yeah, so I'd like to overcharge his gun and have that explode.
Okay then.
I rolled a +7.
It blows up in his hands. It takes his hands. He starts to scream.
And I'm still just going to try to walk right past him and get to the door.
Okay. Who do you want to go next?
Malcolm can go.
Are there buttons in this turbo lift?
You don't see any buttons. It the only thing that you can think of is that it actually is run by your voice when you were like, hey, let's go to level 31. Or as soon as you guys stepped in it, security overrode it and brought you guys here.
All right. Well, I'm going to take the stormtrooper that's not on fire, and try to combine him with the stormtrooper that is on fire.
A solid plan. I have to ask though, Malcolm.
Uh-huh.
If he had said yes, there were buttons. Was your plan just to hit the closed door button and leave Thomas behind?
He's a droid. He's safe. I've watched. That's one thing I got from the movies. They ignore droids.
That's what we should put as a game aspect for tonight's session. Droids are ignored.
Yeah, droids aren't people.
That's why you
I'm
haven't
down
seen
for
any
it.
droids through here.
Yep, they're there. We just don't see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd like to combine the two stormtroopers.
How?
Well, what you do is you take one stormtrooper and then you try to put him inside the other stormtrooper with force.
Okay. So you're grabbing one in one hand and one in the other hand and just kind of smooshing them together.
Yeah, like a
Now-
Rubik's cube.
Malcolm,
Now, Kith,
Make sure
Yeah.
that you stare that camera down while you're doing it because you have to
Oh,
establish
yeah.
dominance.
Yeah, I'm establishing dominance. It's like a Rubik's Cube. So I got to solve the puzzle. All right. Got a 7. Unless I get any bonuses, because one of them is on fire and not very.
Yeah, the one on fire is now dead. You've smothered him. If you want the fire to go out, it goes out.
No, I don't want it to go out. I want 2 flaming stormtroopers.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I still want 1 flaming stormtrooper. I just want a bigger one than what I started with.
I gotcha. So it wasn't enough to kill both of them.
Right. But now, this one has flaming stormtrooper mixed in with whatever he is.
So it's when you have like a flaming marshmallow and you
Mhm.
just touch it, or it gets sticky. It's on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hot. It's like napalm. All right. Who do you want to go next?
I'm going to let
Oh, it's my bad guys.
I'm gonna let the marshmallow trooper here go. I'm not gonna let him go. I'm holding him. But
Okay.
it's his turn.
Gotcha. All right. Well, he's going to struggle in your grip because I know that he's not going anywhere. Let's not even roll this out. But these other stormtroopers are going to join in. So he's going to come over. He's going to try to get a long shot. So he's getting up on like this platform up here.
I would like to wave at the other brute, like I know him.
He tilts his head sideways like a dog.
Yeah, yeah. No, hey, Bill, how's it going? Kids doing good.
Starts shooting at you.
I'm going to use my flaming stormtrooper shield.
Okay, you can oppose this as red blaster bolts come pew 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 firing into the turbo lift. He gets a 5.
I got a 7.
Damn it! All right. So the Jackal Stormtrooper that you're holding as a hostage dies.
But I still have. You mean the 2 Jackal stormtroopers? That I'm
Yeah,
holding.
sorry. The marshmallow
My
shield
elite
that you
Jackal
got.
stormtrooper goop that I'm just constantly like it's like clay in my hands right
No,
now.
you're still holding one of them. The other just kind of off the side.
They're all mixed in.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how big I can make this thing. I'm looking at Bill, and I'm like, I'm going to put you in this next.
Sweet. These things are attached now. It's gonna. Have you played Tears of the Kingdom yet?
No,
Okay, never mind. Kind of like attach things to things in that game. It's pretty neat.
that's
Okay.
that's the handless guy over there.
As opposed to Tabletop Simulator, when you start attaching things to things, you just cry a lot.
Yeah, this attached okay. We'll see what happens next.
We got very lucky. I was like, let's see how many of those you can do.
We're gonna find out. All right, so you've got your dead stormtrooper shield in your hand as Brute over here starts shooting. He clips the elite and kills him. This Brute comes sideways and he's going to start shooting too.
No, he's not.
Not that one.
Oh,
He's not going to shoot. I mean, unless you're
yeah,
talking,
that's right.
unless
Sorry,
he's
my
going to
bad.
spray blood at me.
Yeah, he's screaming. This Brute stormtrooper comes over and tries to help his buddy out. I forgot about that guy. My bad. All right, so these two can come over and shoot.
He's shooting blood everywhere.
I'd like to oppose those two for Malcolm. I'd like to ignite my blade and use it as a lightsaber to bounce the shots back.
Ooh, okay. Give me that roll. I got a 4 this time.
I got a 5. Oh, wait. May I call these guys my nemesis?
These guys are the same dream creature things that you've been fighting.
I got a 9.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so you blow back some bolts, and 5 damage comes back on Mr. Brute here that was shooting. Why did I type B? All right. All these bolts come blasting back into this brute. And you hear crackled over the intercom the voice again, and he says, "It is useless to resist."
You mean resistance is futile? Get the line right. God, it's like you don't know Star Wars.
I'm going to say it's the top of the round, and I'm going to let Thomas go.
First off, I uploaded a better character art in the Ghost 20 modding.
Better is relative.
I love it.
Looks like Thomas the Train and a can of soup.
They had a special baby.
A very special baby. If he falls over, he just has a unibrow.
Actually, it kind of looks like that toaster from the Toaster movie from way back when.
Oh, what was that? That was one of those early Pixar movies. What was that called? Oh, it's going to bother me all night now.
All right. So Thomas the Toaster, sorry, Thomas R2, Thomas D2, go to the door. What are you doing?
So I'm walking to the door. I'm getting bumped by this guy because he's bleeding everywhere, and his buddy's over there trying to get it. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna angrily go and like try to get them to. I'm gonna just bump into them a couple times, and the third time I'm going to hope that the other guy's got some kind of grenade, and I'd like to set that off and walk away.
Just pull the pin on the grenade on his belt.
Yeah. Like I'm bumping into them. I'm just mad because I'm trying to get to the console and they keep blocking me. And it's just frustrating as a droid. So, and a little tiny robot hand comes out, pulls a pin on a grenade, and then eventually go and just turn away and walk and stroll off.
These are the things you always wanted to do with Repo and Gator, but never could.
Redicus, I feel like Thomas has gone native.
He does seem to be having quite a bit of fun, isn't he?
Yeah. It's kind of scary.
One's a +6.
As we hear an explosion and muffled
Yes.
screams.
Just this massive, like, it reverberates around the room. And this guy ain't got no hands, face, or gun. He's done.
Or friends.
Or his friend is not that bad off, actually. It's okay.
Walks with a limp.
He's what my phrasing is always he's not happy. I think. Yeah, he's not happy. And he's gonna be like, "You droid! Stop that droid!" And this Jackal Stormtrooper is going to take attention and put it on to you, Thomas. Who do you want to go next?
I'd like Mr. Redicus to go next.
You're muted?
I am muted. I was like, why isn't he answering me? He's just ignoring me.
Sorry. I was watching you move around, and I'm like, where's he going?
So I wanted to say, I'm pretty sure Thomas has this. I wanted to step out here. And as a step out here, I'm looking at that door, but then I'm going to turn around and see all that carnage. And I want to know how far I could get in the turn. Can I get all the way to these, like where I can see these two guards here?
Yeah, if you're gonna dive out that way, I want brute stormtroopers down here to take shots at you, though.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce those back. I'm gonna resist those, and then I'm gonna shoot the buddy. So you want a reaction shot first. That one's tilted. Bad. All right, so let's see. Buckus and Nemesis and -1, so that's a +6.
All right, so you bounce the bolts back into the stormtrooper that just can't fucking shoot you. He's been trying this whole time, and now you've killed him. And I'll let you move. Yeah, pretty much up to Thomas at this point.
Okay, I just want to take a shot at this closer guy. With the gun of destiny, I'm gonna lean towards Thomas and be like, "How many Kevins do you think I'm gonna go through tonight?" Let's see. Okay, so that ends up being +1, and that's high caliber. So that's a +9.
All right, God damn. Okay, there we go. Jesus, could you hear me before?
No.
Okay, so out of the end of the Herald gun comes this spiraling rainbow. And as it leaves the gun, it says, Leroy Jenkins! And it just flies into Stormtrooper here, and it paints him all these different colors. And it's all at one time. It's just rainbow patterns just all over his body, and then he disappears.
Yay! Confetti appears.
Yes, confetti.
Yeah. And Redicus like does the whole like brings the smoking pistol barrel up and blows on it. He's like, "That's 3 Kevins."
The droid looks up at you and kind of goes, shakes his head back and forth.
Who do you want to go next, Redicus?
Let's see. Thomas is already gone, so it's got to be Malcolm. Malcolm's making a ball. It's going to be really gross by the time we get to the command center.
Yeah. I'm going to use my ball to take out the Brute 2 Stormtrooper and then take off and follow Redicus.
So you're just gonna like beat this guy with his friends until he dies?
Well, I pretty much have made a storm ball, and I'm gonna throw it like you would a snowball. It's a flaming storm ball. I got a 8.
All right. Well, he's going to oppose getting hit by the stormtrooper ball. He doesn't do very well at all. So he gets hit by it, and he gets knocked back into the corner, but he's not going to join the ball.
It's like marshmallow. It's all sticky.
It is kind of sticky, but he's able to avoid it. He just took some damage.
All right. I'll leave my ball and go. I'm gonna bump into this guy.
Just bump into him.
I mean, like the Juggernaut. I'm just gonna bump into him a little bit. I tell him sorry. Sorry, Bob. Bill.
All right, he's the same size as you, and he knows that you're an interloper.
Mhm.
He is too busy dealing with his buddy, who's now dead in front of him. All right, who do you want to go next? That's my bad guys, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Go for it.
All right, so Elite Stormtrooper is going to shoot at Redicus from his guard post up there. So red blaster bolts come firing at Redicus. They haven't learned anything yet.
Yep, I'd like to oppose that.
Okie dokie. Hey, got a 2.
There's a wash there, so Nemesis and Focus together are +7.
So you bounce them back into his face.
That's the plan.
He goes down, but he's not dead. He's slumped to the ground after taking the bolts back to the face. And this brute Stormtrooper, who's not happy, he's going to come over and try to attack the R2 unit. Can't get past Malcolm, but he's going to try.
Can I oppose that?
Thomas can oppose it.
Oil slick.
Yeah, can I shit my pants to do an oil slick?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's so much better than.
So you're going to shit your pants.
Yeah, I am now Porky Pigging it underneath of a trash can.
Okay.
I gotta stop for just a second. So, Ghost, is this how you saw this session going?
Not at all. Nope.
What the fuck?
I only got a +3. It's tough to poop on command while squatting under a trash can.
It would have been funny if you got a +2.
A +2 to shitting himself.
Yeah, +2 for number 2.
All right. So yeah, he's going to shoot you for 1. You're going to take a shift. 1 stress.
He's going to take a what?
Yeah, you're
Number 1.
going to take
Let's
a
make it a
one.
number 2 just for.
He's gonna take a
giggles.
shift. Oh god.
All right. So those 2 went, and then this guy who is backed into a corner, he's going to try to come around here, but he's only going to get to that far. All right. So the room turns red as like a DEFCON level is changed, and everything goes kind of dark, and then these red lights come up, and then you hear the voice again, and he's like, "I told you resistance is useless. You'll never escape this."
Don't you mean futile?
Yeah, it's like he's never seen Star Wars.
Yeah. It's resistance is futile.
He doesn't reply back to you. That's top of the round. Malcolm goes first.
But you can't take 2 of them out in the same turn.
There's not 2 nearby. Yeah, I'm going to kick Mr. Happy in his balls.
And Mr. Not Happy? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to make him less happy. I'm going to try to kick him so hard that he dies, but if not, he's going to be really unhappy.
He's gonna wish he had died.
Mhm.
All right. I got a 5.
You didn't hear any of that. God damn it. You kick him back into the turbo lift. The turbo lift car door is open, and he hits the other side of the car, and he looks up and he goes, "Medical bay! and the car doors close, and he gets whisked to medical.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Told you we should have said command center.
Yeah, you're probably right. I can't remember what. I thought they called it Deck 31.
I think they called it Section 31.
It could be, or Quadrant.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, let's go where no man has gone before.
So it's Thomas's turn.
Guys, my belly hurts. Watch out for that oil slick.
No shit. That's the
gonna-
worst smelling quote unquote oil I've ever smelled before.
I'm gonna go a lot slower up to here and try to do a couple of like circles to make myself feel better. And I found a door. I'm gonna try to open it. No, I'm gonna go to this side. That's better.
This stormtrooper's right here, right? You see this guy, right?
Yeah.
I do.
All right, so he's going to oppose you getting to the door.
At this point, I'm gonna say, "Hey, man, I'm just a droid. Get out of my way!" And pop up, pull out my bow, and shoot him in the face.
I'd like to point out that he never specified he pulled his pants up.
Oh yeah,
So
still
this guy is very distracted. He's either really intimidated or laughing his ass off. I don't know which one, but he's one of those things.
Just this huge, like,
Dude,
dude.
pants up. He's not wearing pants anymore.
But you're like Hokage up, right? So you come out of this thing all like shadowy and
yeah. Steam comes out the bottom. Like it just comes up, like it's now sitting on top of my shoulders. So I'm just kind of looking through one of the vents. Oh god, it smells terrible. But then my bow goes through him, hits the wall, and then I instantly pull it back and I hit him for a +7.
he's dead. He dies. You killed him. God.
At this point I feel the draft and I squat back down.
Into computer mode again. Droid mode. All right. All right, was that was your turn to move over there, and you're gonna try
Yeah,
to pop
that
the
was
door?
my turn. I mean, he would. No, I guess I attacked him.
Yeah. All right, who do you want to go next?
Thomas. Nope, that's me. Malcolm.
So he really wants to go next, but yet he can't.
I think Malcolm just went. Or is it top
Yeah,
of the round?
You kicked a guy into the turbo lift.
So it's
and
got to
then-
be me.
Yeah, it's got to be Redicus.
So Redicus walks over here and he was like, I was going to kill that guy, but I guess I'll open the door if you're doing that. And he's going to take his blade and he's going to do the lightsaber thing and he's going to stick it in the door and make a door in the door.
You,
All right.
do you do the shape of a stormtrooper?
I'm going to give Redicus a fate token here, just so that this takes a turn. And you're going to have major sleep paralysis inside, monologuing the whole way.
Okay, so I'll do that, but as soon as that door opens, he can't finish his monologue yet because I must shoot him in face before he finishes.
Perfect. All right, so that's what happens. And right as his monologuing is like reaching its peak, he just gets shot in the head through the hole
Yeah,
that Redicus makes.
He notices the hole got a lot smaller all of a sudden when he was monologuing, and just a bit big enough for me to shoot through pops out.
Are you shooting the Herald gun?
Oh yeah, I'm fascinated by this. Plus, I want to see how many Kevins I can get by the end of the night.
All right, so when you pull the trigger this time, it made your
Ooh.
sleep paralysis. Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
It's not going to be great because I rolled 3 negatives. So that's going to be a +4. No, wait, it's high caliber. It's going to be a +6.
All right, the gun says, "I'm a Barbie girl. in a Barbie world.
Oh
It
my
just
God.
sings that at the loudest it can.
Major sleep paralysis turns into a woman.
Just this green energy pulse comes out of the end of it, and major sleep paralysis gets this huge hole just injected through him. It looks like somebody took a hole punch and just punched it all the way through his chest. And you see all the way through him, and he looks up at you, and he's like, "Ow, that really hurt!" That was a 9 total for you, right?
I think it was 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this?
Oh wait, no, it might have been less than that. It was a 4 because I rolled negatives.
Yeah, but then you added stuff.
Oh yeah,
High
yeah.
caliber.
High caliber made it a 6.
There
Yes,
you
high
go.
caliber made it a 6. That is correct.
Can I open the doors now as a droid?
Yeah, you can absolutely open the drawers now.
I
All
mean,
right, so
you'd probably fit through that hole.
gugunk, gugunk. The fucking doors open, and major sleep paralysis is like, "Ow! Can we please just talk now? You guys need to."
Oh, wait a minute. A minute ago, it was all like, we're going to kill you and resistance is futile, although you couldn't get your lines right and whatever. And then you wanted a monologue? Dude, you're the baddie. You've never seen an episode of Star Wars.
Yeah, they don't let us watch a lot of movies. There's a hole in my chest now. It kind of hurts.
Yeah, I was aiming higher, but
Still, resistance is futile. They're gonna kill you.
shoot him.
You're never gonna get off for this.
Shoots
You
him.
can't switch back. You can't switch back. You can't. Like you should have said, you were wrong the first time. Said resistance is pointless. Okay, you're right. It's futile. You can't go futile now because you didn't acknowledge it then.
Do you shoot him again, Redicus?
If I'm allowed to, I would. Can I lower my aim down like into his crotch region?
Wait, hold up. Remember what Harold said?
No.
Nuclear option. We're stuck here.
Yeah, but we're not gonna. We can kill him. We just can't blow the place up.
I'm not sure. What if he's the? You know.
All right. I lower my aim to his crotch and I pull the trigger. He doesn't need nuts in order to live.
A massive green hand fist comes out of the barrel of the gun and just punches him right in the crotch. And you hear, "I'm walking on sunshine."
And I'm just like, that's 5 Kevins. Hey, how many do you think I'm gonna go through tonight?
I don't know. I was kind of focused on getting out of here before we trap ourselves forever in this nightmare world.
I figure it's gonna be double digits at a minimum.
So sleep paralysis, you're in charge here, right?
I'm in charge of the security sector.
Oh my god, there's more bosses above you, so you're not the main guy?
No, it's only 10 o'clock.
I pull his head off.
I was about to say, you Redicus cock the hammer on the gun.
Yeah, and I pull his head off, and can I mount this one next to my other one so they can have a little chit chats together?
Bob and Tim, you
Oh
got
my god, they're gonna be your
Sleep.
angel and devils on your shoulder.
Yep. Like I gotta be honest. There's answers to questions that you want to give. That would have been a good time for you to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in charge. I can get you guys out of here."
I'm gonna be talking to the little skull guys and be like, if you guys did help us, and I know you feel like you can't, but if you did help us, we are powerful enough that we could probably just bring you with us. Like you could live.
Yeah, we have a skull in a jar at home. We put it on a race car so it could drive around.
That's a sentence. Right there.
Yep.
That's a hell of a sentence.
And totally accurate. Also, have you guys ever seen Futurama? It might not be that bad. One of you might be president.
True. It's true. It's unlikely, but it is true.
All right, so you've got these two heads that aren't being very good hostages. They're now arguing.
They're
They-
collector's items now.
Okay, well, you get their heads up, and give me another fate token to keep major sleep paralysis as a head. They start arguing with each other, like sleep paralysis is talking to Lucid and is like, "I told you we should have just gotten out of here like Slumberjack did," and Lucid's like, "You are a baby."
Wait,
You,
that's
you
a
know,
good
you
point.
say that, but
Where is Slumberjack? He was with us.
he's also still alive. Just to be clear,
Yep.
Slumberjack is still alive.
And with his body, I'd like to point out.
You know where Slumberjack is?
Yeah.
Well, he was with us.
He was
but,
with us.
like on the Lambda ship, he was with us. He may be still in the Lambda ship. Did we leave him?
I don't think so.
Maybe he's where your mech is.
Oh. He better not move my mirrors or adjust my seats. Change my radio station.
All right. What's your next step?
I believe
so I'm
Thomas
gonna-
wants to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing with the comms and the executive desk, trying to figure out how everything works.
Hey Thomas, can you find a schematics where the command center is? I think it's what we got to do. We got to take that over. Yeah, man, you don't have to whistle at us. We know you're a person.
Oh, no. Don't make him break character.
That's a +6 for an investigate roll.
All right, so you're going through this executive desk for sleep paralysis, and what you see is the access logs for prisoners, VIP prisoners on detention block level 5, and these VIPs are listed by last name, and it's Frostborn, Hex, Theman, Sanchez, Unknown, Zeroni, Buttocks, and Kepler.
Those are familiar.
Those flash on the screen, and then through like an AI generated voice on the executive desk, you hear, we should try to break out some of the prisoners. And I just bob kind of happily in my little robot suit.
He opened the cell.
He should be able to, but I have a feeling that God isn't going to let us do that.
This is the security console. Jeez, you should just first off, you should flag all three of us as like Imperial officers. I'm sorry, Starfleet officers.
Oh, how many nerds can we make mad?
I mean, obviously, we're the SG team.
Right. Yes.
All right, so you cannot get there from here, but you can get to the detention block and free some prisoners.
Yeah. AI voice again. Let's go to the detention block.
Before we do that, we should also kill all their security communications. Like just destroy as much of their ability to communicate and watch cameras and all that as we can.
I stand up and start peeing on the comm council.
Hey,
right.
Are you all right, Thomas? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad plan. I was thinking more like, can I just reach out and just release an electrical blast into the stream of pee that he's
While
got going
he's
there?
still peeing.
Oh, man.
That actually, it's teamwork right there.
And you suddenly don't have any kidney stones. They've been blasted
Into powder.
all the way up into powder. Just gonna pass those like little pepper flakes.
Those lights flicker.
All right, so yeah, you've destroyed this executive desk, and now is your plan to? What happened to this brute stormtrooper? I forgot about him.
I believe he tried to shoot me and I reflected it.
Oh yeah, he's dead. All right. So yeah, also at the executive desk, you'd realize that these two doors lead into the armory. And there are security offices that are staffed around you guys, but those blast doors are still sealed.
It's cool. I'd like to use my sword to permanently seal them, like weld them shut.
Oh, okay.
You're not coming out of there. You're not coming out of there. So on and so forth.
Wait. Should we not check the armory?
Nah.
I wanted to get something cool, man.
No matter what is in there, you're going to want to use your hammer.
I know.
It's too bad he made a character that just relies on this hammer. You could rely on your imagination.
I'm pretty sure my imagination does pretty well here. I wrote a flying fucking rainbow farting goat. I made a flaming ball of stormtrooper death
True.
and killed people with it.
Yeah,
All right.
But then you acted like a cat. As soon as it didn't do exactly what you wanted, you were just like, it's dead to me, and left it.
Yeah. I wanted to go bowling with it, but one of those guys died when he shot you. So, and you really, I'm not going for the one pin spare.
He got blaster bolted in the face.
With
Like
his
his-
own blaster bolt.
Yeah, they reflected back.
Yeah. I wanted
Alright.
a 2-pin.
What's your plan now?
I think
Detention block?
I feel like someone wants us to go to the detention block, guys. What do you think?
It's clearly deck 31.
I'm pretty sure this was deck 31. I think we should step into the thing and say detention block.
All right, let's try it. I get in there and I say detention block. I'm sorry, actually, I rephrased. Detention block.
I thought you were going to say it's never going to work.
It's never gonna work.
Turbo lift is one word in the Star Wars universe.
Womp womp. I can't get nothing right. All right.
Look, the only way I could do this episode is to take David's stance. It's the only way I can do this episode.
It's an amazing stance. It triggers so many things on so many levels.
I think okay, never mind. Thought I did okay.
You're doing fine. You're doing fantastic. This is hilarious.
All right, so you guys head down. The turbo lift lurches downward to detention block level 5. And you guys... Oh boy.
Yep. It ate something. What it ate? It ate something.
Oh no, not that one. Go back. This one.
I think I recognize that Wizards of the Coast module map. From
The what now?
I think that last map, that hand-drawn one that you had, I think that looked like one of the old Wizards of the Coast modules.
Oh. It was from WAG. Weston Games. Wig.
Oh, yes, they got bought by Wizards. So yes, that's the same stuff. I've got a huge PDF of those modules, but it's too much of a pain to translate them to Edge. Well, we're having fun now. We tried to resize those on height, didn't we?
There we go. Now I can get my walls. They're just being silly.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. That's why I don't always do it like this.
I liked to try to figure this out, experiment it. All right, so you guys get off this turbo lift and are immediately confronted by two stormtroopers, a brute and a jackal. And as the doors open, they point their guns at you. You guys are covered in blood, smudges. You look out of place anyway. And they're all of a hive mind, so looking like them, they already know that you're not them.
Hey guys, what's the cafeteria serving for dinner tonight?
They open fire.
I like to.
Pew, 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 pew,
I like to
pew, pew.
oppose that.
Yep, go ahead with your lightsaber.
Wait, do you guys have a cafeteria, or is it like just a replicator thing?
That's a +7.
Awesome. This jackal takes his bolts right back to the face, and then as he gets pushed backwards, he goes over the non-existent railing and into the shaft, and just falls and does the Wilhelm scream, and dead, never to be seen again.
You
Watch your
shafted.
step. Shafted him. Who do you want to go next?
I would like Malcolm to go next, but as I do that, it's gonna sound like Redicus is saying 4.
All right, I'll step up to the plate.
Oh, you're not gonna kill this guy?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that guy. I thought that was you. My bad.
Yeah, no, you're standing right next to one. That's why I said you next.
Yep.
There's you. There's a
Uh,
hammer. There's a bad guy. There's a big hole. One predictable things is about to happen.
As I walk up, I hold the hammer out, aiming for the skyline.
You're Babe Ruthing him?
Yeah, it's a very famous golf reference.
Boom, 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 boom.
I
What'd you
can't
get?
tell what this one is.
It's a
Lame.
minus.
I'm not taking it.
Okay, don't take it.
That's a 10.
And your goal is to push him into the shaft?
Oh yeah. Push him into the shaft. Well, preferably I'd like to hit the other side of the shaft, and then he bounces in.
All right,
So
that's
like,
what
so like,
happens.
there's a moment where like he can, as he's sliding down, he could grab the sides, but he's not doing so great because he did just get launched, and he just continues to slide slowly. So you hear that, and then
Most excellent. All right, Thomas.
Technically, that shouldn't have been my turn though, because I reacted.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys are out of combat now, so what do you guys want to do?
Be in combat.
So there's this massive blast door here separating the turbo lift cluster from the detention block.
Huh?
But this door is closed and locked.
Okay, I have a key. So I'm just going to sit here and stick the lightsaber in there and start melting that.
I think the key's name is Thomas.
Nah, that's not nearly as much fun.
I wouldn't make him mad. He might oil slick again.
He only does it when he's afraid.
Uh-huh. It's Thomas. You reek. I don't even think you got all of that out of the
How
can.
about this, Thomas? I'll work on opening the door. You work on finding any sort of cell controls or automated defenses and making them work for us.
Also, I was okay until you shocked me, and then I pooed myself again.
I just picture him saying, phew, phew.
I fucking love that image of just R2D2 being like,
Just a second, hold on. Oh, okay.
All right, so how's this door going? Are you just opening it, Thomas, or is Redicus burning through it?
No, I'm looking for like the stuff on the inside. I want to see the cameras on the inside and see if they have like a pop-up turret on the inside.
So there are automated laser projectors in there. Could be in the detention block and all.
Yeah, I would like to try to take control of those.
Give me a roll. Redicus, give me a roll for the door just to see how long it's going to take to burn through.
That was a 0.
Nice.
Well, it's going to take a minute because that's a 3.
Awesome. Okay. So while you guys are dicking around, Malcolm, what do you want to do?
I'm going to walk up behind Redicus and be like, "Hey, when you get that door ready, let me know." I'm gonna start charging. I'm gonna start drawing in the storm.
I'm really hoping to hear the sound of blaster fire while I'm burning through this. But you never know. Hey, what's that noise on the other side? It sounds like they're trying to get out all of a sudden.
The door's welded shut at the moment because someone's cutting it.
I got a 7 that time.
You're just trying to get the automated laser projectors.
Yeah. Also, I think Malcolm, by charging, is just like running the entire length of the circle.
Just around the circuit.
Yeah, he's even making that noise.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
The lit up static.
All right. So, yep, Redicus, you've got your blade inserted into the metal. It's becoming liquid and milty around your blade, and then you hear zzz, pew, 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 and then just people screaming inside.
Yep, it's too bad this door doesn't open, huh?
After a minute, it all goes quiet.
Look at Thomas. Did you get them all?
There's just blood seeping out from under the door.
Just a wave.
A wave of blood.
As when the door finally pops open, it's just a blood wave comes out of the door.
Well, there's a convenient hole for it to go into.
Right. Spills out all over the grating. All right, but yeah, you pop the door eventually, and everybody inside this room is dead. Oh shit! I knew I was going to do that.
That's the worst. Now you're going to have to remember to reinitialize one world. I'd also like to point out that as soon as this door opens, I don't step in, I step to the side.
Yeah.
Good call. Think my computer. My computer's freaking out.
You want to hear something kind of cool, but also terrible?
Yeah.
My new video card makes my computer draw so much power that my ups can't keep up with it, and will periodically, if my video card's at really high draw, it will trip the ups and make the whole computer shut off. So I had to buy a new ups because my current ups is only rated for 650 watts.
Dang.
So I had to buy 1,050 ups, which I should have done to begin with because my power supply on my computer is 1,050, but I never thought it was actually going to draw that.
Right. Let's try this again. All right, so all these stormtroopers inside are dead, and the door pops, and then you step aside.
Mhm.
And Malcolm, what's the plan?
Unleashes what I have been building up.
Into the room, and that's going to fry basically everything inside. All right. How do you want it to all go down?
No, well, if it wasn't dead, it is now.
Yeah.
If it was dead, it's deader, more dead.
More dead.
I like deader better, but
What's better than deader?
dead.
Dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So you guys walk into this room, and it is just carnage in here.
It smells like burnt hair.
Well, who actually walks into the room first?
Well, I will. As I unleash my storm.
I feel like Redicus is going a lot slower because he's figured out the Stormtrooper armor isn't doing anything for us and is going to start changing back into his regular clothes.
Roger, roger.
He's like, this stuff smells bad. It's hard to move in. You can't see anything in this helmet.
It's true. All of it.
I don't know where my token went, though.
It's over here.
Yeah, that's a good point. I take mine off too.
You guys seen my pants?
I'm now naked. Oh,
Thomas, do you stay in R2D2?
did you keep your clothes with you, Ranicus? Were we supposed to keep our clothes with us?
Yeah.
Oh, well, oops.
Don't worry, if you concentrate really hard, they'll just pop back into existence.
It does, if you concentrate.
I didn't.
Redicus is concentrating on covering your body, so pants appear.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't lose concentration, buddy.
You hear, and then clink 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 as a trash can gets thrown into the big hole. And a very disappointed Thomas also joins the room.
Why are
I
you
mean,
disappointed,
there's
buddy?
nothing stopping you from hacking the machines with your brain if you want. You can even whistle while you do it.
Yeah, you can.
It was so much fun, guys.
Your armor was actually doing some good.
I mean, was it? They already found. They said, "Hey, stop that droid," and then they all knew about me.
All right, so
But
let's
it was-
let's examine these cells. So we've got are these open? Can I walk in here?
No, all the doors are closed, and everything in this first room is just smoked.
I
So-
guess I'm going to be opening the doors like big cans of tuna with a Swiss Army knife. I'll start at the first one.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Malcolm and starts
I'm gonna see if I
smashing
can-
the second
Yeah, I'm
one.
gonna see if I can force this one open.
Okay. You,
I'm gonna brute strength it.
Leaves the
Yep.
middle one for you, Thomas.
Yeah, I'm looking for like the smallest crack in the world that I could get a tiny arrow through.
everybody give me your rolls. Let's see who does this first.
Ooh, that's actually a decent roll. It's only a +6, but it's a decent roll.
Beats my +5.
5, 6, and 7.
Let's see. 10.
All right, so Malcolm busts through his fucking door.
I just pull it off the hinges and kind of make a new shield.
Right. It's not a great blast door, but Malcolm gets in first. And you hear, Juanita Sanchez. You hear her voice as she says, hello? Who's there?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna put the door back.
It's the wrong room.
But-
Sorry.
Wrong room.
Dan the man is like, hey, wait! Malcolm, come on, help us out! You hear Mayor Kevin Buttocks. He's like, yeah, come on! We saw you can't just leave us here! We'll die in here!
You hear Malcolm hammering the door back in.
Juanita's like, we were... All right, you put your door back.
It's not in really well.
You just hear the complaints of these people.
Yeah,
Who was next? I
mean,
think it was Victor that was second.
Yep.
Get your door open.
Victor cuts his open. He sees the elf, but she's like, I don't know. He sees John Kepler's like, I don't know. He walks over here. Do I know is this a character we've met before?
This is not someone you've met before.
So Victor's gonna be like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do what what Malcolm did. And he turns and he sees her and he's like, on the other hand, hello. Let me open this gate for you.
She looks up. She's sitting in the back, kind of like Leia was. Oh no, Leia was she was prone. She was laying down.
Mhm.
So yeah, you go over to open the door, and she's laying down on the bed or the back of the cell. She doesn't seem to be seeing you right now.
Hello. Would you like to be rescued?
Yeah, she stirs. She looks at you. She's yes. Let's get out of here. Who are you?
Short to be a stormtrooper? No,
I should have kept the armor on.
Yeah, I know, right? Just for this one
She
moment.
could have used that line.
Uh.
Be like, yes, I'm Victor. We're here to rescue you. And then I'm gonna cut this thing open, and as I go by, I guess I'll release Kepler and his machine as well.
All right.
I walk out here with the people I've rescued, and I see Malcolm hammering the door back on.
My door won't open. Nothing I can do. Can't get it to open.
Malcolm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's completely stuck. I wish we could save the mayor and his aide, Dan, but there's nothing we can do.
Are you afraid of that woman, Malcolm?
No. No, I'm actually not afraid of any of the people in there. I just, and wouldn't the world be better without them?
Thomas, you get your door open. You
Excellent.
walk in.
I like cut a little hole so I can get an arrow through, and I shoot it, and I pop through that hole. Inside, I go. Oh,
And then he pops back.
do you know?
Nope, his door's stuck too.
We were saving people, right? First, I walk up to the door, and I use my hand and go. For it. Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Hex. You don't remember me?
Oh my god, that's awesome. I'm Hex. I'm a White Council wizard. I've been on adventures with you guys.
Oh, yeah, we went through what's his face's crazy basement. Oh my god, you don't remember me?
Can't remember his name, but
Are you the zombie guy?
We fought we fought zombies together in Zombie Guy's basement.
Oh, all right. Well, we're breaking people out of prison. You want to teleport through this hole?
I'm in prison. I'd like to get out of prison. That'd be
breaking
great.
random people we don't know out of prison. You want to come?
So we know you. So
Is there anybody else down here? Hello.
yeah, I think there's another guy just around the corner.
All right. Is he a zombie guy too?
I'm not a zombie guy.
I swear, when Hex walks out, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, look, zombie guy!"
Hey, look, it's wannabe Thor.
Where? I look around.
You. I'm talking about you.
Oh, hey, zombie guy got a sense of humor. Nice. Good for you. It is a second chance after a second life, right?
Maybe. There's lots of afterlives. All right, so you get to this old guy, Thomas. Sorry, we're back over here for a second. He's in his cell. He's been standing there. You open the little flap, and he looks up at you, and he says, "Are you here to change me into a dream creature too?"
Oh no, I don't do that. We're breaking people out.
There were lots more of us in here, but they've all been taken to the ritual room to be changed.
All right, so I think we're going to head to the ritual room to save some people.
Or we could go to the command center and do what Harold told us to do.
Oh, well, I'm talking to my guy back here.
You'd hear Victor say that as he walks through this intersection, around to this intersection, around to this intersection. He'll be back in a minute.
Yep. So, Hector Zeroni's going to tell you guys about the ritual room, and he's going to say that there were lots more sleepwalkers and non-sleepwalkers being taken to the ritual room just 10 minutes ago.
Victor's going to come back down this hallway to hear that part of the conversation after having sliced open these locks.
Okay. So you're saving the buttocks.
I didn't say I was doing that. I just happened to walk by and cut the locks. I really only went in there because of Sanchez. But
Mayor Kevin's like, Redicus has always been a stand-up guy. I'm gonna remember this when we get back to the city, Redicus. You've been a real treat. I wish I had treats.
I got a treat for you. It's at the bottom of that shaft.
Originally, he was a Kevin, so he might just jump for it. All right. Yeah. So you guys have these people, and what do you want to do?
Well, I would like to use the mayor and Dan the man as cannon fodder for our assault on the command center.
If you guys are going to the command center, Hector Cerrone says, you might be able to get there with the right rank cylinder. Mary Cure has the right rank cylinder to get into the overbridge. Guess where Mary Cure's at?
The command center.
The ritual room. Along with all those other sleepwalking prisoners that I was telling you about.
We should save some people, right? We got some, and then we got more people to assault that ritual room.
Yeah, I mean, we send these two in first. Hey, zombie dude, Kepler, and very pretty lady. You guys got any like combat proficiencies?
I'm a fucking wizard, says Hex. And Cassandra says, I am actually also a wizard. So
yes. Well,
yes.
Assuming that works here, but yes. Okay. Kepler, what you got?
I'm crazy smart, and I have a machine elf. And the machine elf is like, or whatever the fuck it does.
Okay. Dubious. What about undead dude? Are you undead? You can't be killed?
Hector Zeroni?
Yeah.
I am not undead. I am very much alive. I just want to get back to New Detroit.
Me too. I think you and Kepler should join Dan the Man and Mayor Kevin on our initial assault.
Oh, okay. What do we do?
Try not to die. Rule number 1. But it might happen. And draw as much fire as possible.
We had some stormtrooper. Oh, you know what? There's stormtrooper outfits out here.
I was about to say there's plenty of stormtroopers. This one's got a big hole in the helmet, but it'll be fine. Extra.
Yeah. Just jam these on.
Yeah.
There's some more at the bottom of that shaft. Mayor, would you mind running down there and getting them? There's snacks.
But do we need them for cannon fodder?
I forgot to mention that Hex and Cassandra have thorny manacles on.
Oh,
yeah, I can
do
remember.
anything.
We can take those off. I rush over to Cassandra and get those off. Slicey.
She looks at you and smiles. She blushes a little bit.
Her hair turns red.
No.
Hopefully not. Otherwise, I'll be like, I don't know what happened to her head. Just came off. I don't know what happened.
She's at the bottom of the shaft. She said she needed something and she wando for it.
I have no idea what happened there.
She says something like, Hex, I told you, I saw this coming. I knew we were going to get out of here. Hex is like, yeah, Cassandra, nice.
You didn't believe her, did you?
No, he didn't believe her at all.
You didn't believe her.
Something wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so is your immediate plan right now to send cannon fodder into the ritual room before you and then go and mop up what's left?
Yes.
So here's what we should do. We put them in the stormtrooper outfits. We send them in there and have them take up positions. And then when they're ready, they start shooting. We go in and play mop up. In the chaos, we should be able to save some people.
So I wanted to have kind of a first line, second line thing. It looks like there's more than one elevator that goes there, and assuming I'm right about that, we send them down. They create chaos for exactly 2 seconds, and then the second line comes in, and the third line comes in at like the same time, but from different directions. That way, we've got overlapping fields of fire and all that good shit. And I was thinking that we really need one more combat proficient person to make this work completely properly, but I was thinking we'd pair off and go in different directions.
Sure.
I mean, that's how, assuming we have enough turbo lifts and the right schematics to do it, I think that's how we should do it. Oh yeah, we can put, does Sanchez have her gun?
No.
I pick up one of the blasters from one of the fallen stormtroopers. It's kind of like your gun in that you point
I've seen Star Wars. Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a phaser though, so you have to you don't have to lead with it.
I'll make sure it's set to not stun.
Yeah, you want to set that thing to death ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No disintegrations.
Yeah. No disintegrations.
Okay. There are 2 turbo lifts on the schematics to the ritual room. One on let me say east side and one on west side. There's a hallway that connects the 2 turbo lifts. And in the center of that hallway is a massive blast door that separates the ritual room from the hallway. And then on the other side of the blast door, there's a second smaller door that goes into offices and computer rooms and stuff like that. So if you want to take 2 different turbo lifts down, you guys are still going to be in one hallway when you get there.
Oh, so that plan won't work because there's only one choke point. Okay.
But you do have the schematics.
I have another idea.
Let's hear it.
What if we have our people dressed as stormtroopers and pretend that we're all prisoners ready for the whatever that room was called, the ritual room?
I don't think it'll work, but I don't have a better idea. Let's do it.
Hey,
Wait.
I saw it in an episode of Babylon 5 when the Lieutenant Leia pretended to be a bounty hunter to save.
Just stop, Jesus Christ! Make it so hard. All right, so you know that being a stormtrooper didn't work last time because they're hive mind. They would know.
Damn it.
But we also have the schematics, and we can go through the vents. That's the funnest part.
Oh. What's under the ritual room?
Power.
That's even better. We should go to the subfloor beneath the ritual room, and we should wire the power into the floor, and then Malcolm gives it a little extra juice, and then I cut in through the ceiling and we drop in after he's done giving it juice, and he comes up through the floor. They'll never know what hit him.
Yeah, you can use lightning to melt metal.
Yeah.
I'll give you all a fate or whatever the fuck the token this is to not do that plan. It's okay for the overbridge. It's just not going to work for the ritual room.
Yeah.
I'll take my fate token.
I'll take a fate token, sure.
It's a great plan, and I want to reward it, but I just can't have it work this time.
It is a conundrum of a GM.
It's okay.
Wow, that's a really good plan. Fuck, that'll ruin everything.
Yep. I don't know if you guys have taken them yet, but I just put them on each of your
I'll take
desks.
it. I don't know where my other fate tokens are. I used to have them up here. They're all gone.
Hey, Bob, Tim, are you guys still part of the hive mind?
They've died.
Don't they have it? I spent fate tokens.
Oh,
They're
you
still
did.
alive?
No, they're fake. They're fake dead. So you smack them together a couple times, they'll wake up and be like, okay, stop. What do you want to know? Yes, we're still connected to Morgana.
Oh, who's Morgana?
Is that the
She's-
creepy lady
she's
that
the-
was the undead one?
She's the hive mind. Morgana Duskthorn. She's helping Oniro. She's controlling a bunch of this and giving a bunch of magic to it.
How's Marie Curie fit into this?
Mary Cure runs the ritual and has made all the dream creatures, but we're all tied to Morgana.
How do we break the tie?
Guess we'd have to kill Morgana or get to the overbridge.
Get to the overbridge. All right. I think we should go to the overbridge.
Yeah, but we need the code from Mary, who's
Yeah,
on
the whole
other thing.
the whole point is, you know, Harold, who I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I trust, has said that what we really need to do is get to the command center, and in order to do that, we need the rank cylinder from Mary Cure.
It's almost like this adventure's on rails.
All right, so we gotta go. We gotta go take out Murray, and then we can go to the overbridge. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, and just for the record, even though I know it's going to end in disaster, I'm going to try to give her a chance to live. Just so you guys are aware.
No. I got this. I got my chalk.
Let's call that Plan B.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send her back again.
And if that doesn't work, I have a plan called C4.
C4.
So there's no third plan?
D for dynamite.
Okay. So we're gonna move on to the ritual room for Mary Cure.
I'm just gonna zerg it.
Oh wait, get you guys off the table. All of your friends off the table too.
I'm going to tell Hex that nobody sees droids, and if he dresses up like a droid, he can be invisible.
Wouldn't it make sense for the elf machine to do that?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, just put another trash can on it, or better yet, get your beat up trash can that's fallen several stories.
This is you guys now, right? Yep. All right. So you guys come through this turbo lift. Or you're sending your buddies in first, right?
Yeah,
Is that correct?
We'll send the B team in first.
So Hex and Cassandra are with you, and you get down. Down even more floors. So you went from detention level 5, 2 floors down to 7, and you're in the ritual room or ritual sector. And since you guys sent Dan, John, the mayor, and the machine elf in first, this jackal stormtrooper is dead when you guys get here, and he's lying on the floor. Mayor Buttocks looks really proud of himself.
Did you fart on him? Is that how you did it?
No, he probably talked to him. Stormtrooper just blew his own head off.
He sneers at you. He's like, I don't know how you're going to get past this door. It's got a keypad lock on it.
Ooh, a keypad. We've never dealt with that before.
Try talking to it. That usually breaks everything in everything else.
So he moves out of the way so you guys can come up to inspect this. And there's a keypad with 6. Actually, it's more than 6 digits, but.
Oh, clearly.
That's 10.
Up to 9. Yeah, sorry. Up to 9 has the alpha symbols on it, A through Z. And I want you guys to listen very, very closely, because as you walk up and Thomas touches the terminal, there is a musical aspect to this. You guys ready? Everybody hear that?
Yes.
Thomas, here's your puzzle.
Oh, you made one just for Kizik.
You want to hear it again?
No matter how this turns out, I have mad respect for you, Ghost.
It took fucking forever. And I don't know if I got it right.
Oh, he'll let you know.
I mean, it's it's just 10 total numbers.
Yes. And I'll tell you, DTMF tones are what are spelling this word that you're spelling out. So I'll give you that. So
It's not
each
T9 where you have to hit it 3 times in a row to get to the third.
no, it is not T9.
I don't have a phone right in front of me, so I can't play it.
I can play it again for you if you want.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help.
I got a question. Is there any if we make a wrong guess, does something bad happen?
I mean, I guess you'd have to find out.
Is the first key 5?
It is not.
The first key is either 3, 6, or 9.
I'll tell you, it is 3. And then you can work from there.
It's 3, 2. And that's just how much I know about 2 tones at the same time telephones.
Okay. Well, you got the first 2 right. 3, 2. And the next 2 digits are the same. So if you figure them out,
Last for the 3-2 as well. 3-2 3-2.
No, the
No?
the second one from the end is not 3.
correct.
Oh, I see that. It changes.
But if you want to lock in the last digit as a 2, that would make sense.
And this is spelling a word.
It is. It spells a 10-letter phrase.
Yeah, I thought it was open sesame, but it's not.
Yeah, it is HE. It's my best guess. And then there's 2. That should be either a 1, 5, or a 9.
Working through it. I'm so proud of you guys.
I'm no help here at all.
I figured you'd be looking for patterns.
That's how I would do it if I were actively trying to figure it out. But I acknowledge that this is a very Kizik puzzle, and I want to give him the agency to do it.
I'm going to say the second, it's 3, 2, 5, 5. And then 6, 7, 3, 2, 6, 2.
All right, you got all of them right except 3. So you type in 32556732262, and the door goes, and then it tells you got 3 wrong. And this might be my fuck up with translation too. So I don't know how to read notes.
Yeah, that was
You-
me just going notes to sound and not trying to put letters
So that
on
means
top of them.
the
Gotcha.
5-5 is correct.
No,
There's wait, there's another 5?
I would say 5, 5, and 7 were probably incorrect.
so let's spell this out. If you got H and E, and then 5 goes to it could
N-O
be
or
M N and
M-O. He know or he mo.
hemo.
Like you said, the 5 was incorrect.
It is. I'm trying to help him process through the word part of the puzzle.
Well, it's not. If it's not 5, then it can't be MN or O. So it has to be either JKL or PQR, which would be hero. So it's 6-6.
No, it's should be there and there. So is it 4-4?
I'm muted. I
But
think
I
it's
don't know
4-4 because
why.
that's hell. Because that's
Hell.
HELL. That's hell. Sorry, I've been talking to a muted mic for like a minute.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I hate that this keypad is sideways. I made the assumption that the first one on the left and the second row was the third thing. Oh, I hate myself. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you know what the word is or the phrase is now?
Not at all.
BECO.
3, 2, 4, 4.
Hell beckons. What's the 5th letter?
The
Or
fifth one
number?
should be a 5.
Right. Hell.
Isn't the last one a 2?
The last one is a 2.
It ends in D, E, or F.
5,
Hellfire?
7, NS, O. Is it MU?
We have the numbers now, right? For the whole string.
3, 2, 4, 4. 5, 7, 3, 2, 4. No, 6,
Yes.
2.
Good. So you got all the string. 3244573262.
Well, if he's got the numbers, he can just punch them in.
Yeah, but you got to get the message too. Just because. 5.
I can't hold Alt and type at the same time. It hurts my brain. 3, 2, 4, 4. Then I need a middle one and a middle one. It's 5, 7.
Doors. Am I right?
I have a key.
You could have tried to burn through this.
I was gonna use
Might have-
C4. I was going to go through the wall too because the walls are always weaker than the door. But then I saw the music puzzle and I was like, nope, it's all for Kizik.
It is. I'm glad you guys didn't go up through the floor. How do you like my Mary Kier Tarkin? I changed her a little bit. I told the AI to blend Mary Kier's picture with the Grand Moff Tarkin. And I brought back Frank. Frank's in there.
There is a Star Wars character from the extended universe named Admiral Dalla, who is Tarkin's lover. And she's, I believe, a redhead, although I think she's gray by the time she's in the books. Who ends up being a evil genius.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at this. Life imitates art. All right. You want me to give you the second half of this clue then? It would help out, I think. It might just make things worse.
Is this locked? Can we type on this thing?
What, the ritual door musical puzzle?
Yeah. Could we like start putting letters that we figured out on it?
Oh, yeah. Hold on one second.
Oh, that's gonna help him.
Those are the letters. All right. That should be all locked up. Oh, wait. This isn't. I might have just messed you up even more. I guess now you can tell there's like 3 of the same letter, right? And 2 of the same letter here. You could decipher it this way.
I just realized at almost 11 o'clock that I forgot to turn the music on.
Oh, nice. So the silences were very silent.
Yes.
Love it when that happens. Is anybody else taking a crack at this puzzle, or is it just Kizik?
I
helped figure out that it was hell. I actually helped a lot while I was muted.
I don't understand what these are.
Those are the Voynich letters that correspond. Oh, here, you want me to bring over the this thing? Yeah, there you go.
It would be much easier for me to help if these notes had letters that we'd figured out what they were over top of them.
Oh, yeah, that would mean that I'd have to separate them out, and it's just so much work.
There's a lot of E's.
This would be really awful on Wheel of Fortune.
I like mechanical puzzles better.
The clue is phrase. Remember where you are.
Yeah, I thought it was Hellfire, but it doesn't line up.
OEH?
Oh, gate doesn't fit. Portal doesn't fit. Escape doesn't fit.
Oh, it's not. Yes, it's still H.
I'm guessing the ghost did not think it was going to be this difficult of a puzzle.
OEHHLH.
Those are just all of the letters that are on that keypad.
Right. Like so. So this is 3, right?
No, these are
Uh,
just, they're not in any specific order or anything. It's just the letters that are going to be here at the end.
Okay, so it's O, E, H, and L. Where'd you get T from?
The big squiggle, top left.
Oh, right. Because I only did the ones that matched with the numbers that I knew. There's an E. This little C is an E.
So there's 3 E's, and you got 3 E's down here. So you're on the right track. You got 2 L's up here. You got 2 L's down here. You're on the right track.
I don't know where the T goes. Hello there?
You got it.
Holy shit.
Good job, guys. I'm so proud of you.
I hate that.
He used my own he used my own Star Wars lore against me.
How? Okay. How did I
remember
fuck
Kirk
up the
ever
notes?
say- I don't remember Kirk ever saying hello there.
Anytime a female alien babe walked up, that's exactly what he said. He winked a little bit when he did it too.
Hello there.
Hello there. Bow chicka
I
bow
thought it
bow.
was how you doing.
And then he's like, I'm just here to lay some pipe.
I'm pretty sure it was how you doing.
Oh, speaking of which, how we doing? How is Howie? Is he owie? Is he done being owie?
He's mostly done being owie, but it's hard to tell because he's still on painkillers.
What happened?
Nice.
Well, he's a feral that I adopted, and he had balls, and he's not allowed to keep those. We made a deal.
All the way.
Yeah, the deal was he shits in the litter box and loses his balls, and I give him a good place to live for the rest of his life.
It's the same deal that I got. I had to get snipped too.
Yep.
So,
Do you have to shit in the litter box too, or did you get out of that one?
You know, there's only one place that I'm allowed to go, so it's basically the same.
Fair.
All right, so the notes. Kizik, what'd you think of this? This is the first time I've ever tried something like this.
It was good. The musical notes, just them being musical notes, hurts more than trying to just make them numbers in a row. But I knew a lot about it, and pattern wise, 1, 2, 3 all have the same bottom note, and the top note changes. 4, 5, 6 have this one up from the bottom note, and the top 3 stay the same. And 7, 8, 9 have the same kind of thing. And the fact that your number pad went 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threw off my trying to jump alt between music notes to number pads.
I would have never had the guts to do this puzzle with Kizik.
So me putting a number pad in here that wasn't a DTMF number pad is what fucked you up.
That's what caused me not to be able to figure it out quicker.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I had a lot of like reservations on trying to do this. As someone that can't read music, I was deeply entrusting the tools that I had, and I was like, oh no. But this one especially, the ritual door one, like I put this together note by note, and then I realized that these symbols, like the one right next to 4 at the top, I was like, I don't know what that means. It's not a sharp.
Half of a sharp.
Half a sharp, and I couldn't find that in the tool that I was using.
That doesn't mean anything outside of the fact that it sounds like it's slightly off tune.
Gotcha.
But you put a natural sign there instead.
I did. I used a natural sign because I was like, I don't know what that is.
The only person that would ever make sense to is somebody with perfect pitch, and if you have perfect pitch, you're doing things wrong.
Gotcha.
Sorry out there to the maybe one person watching the stream with perfect pitch going, oh, he's offending me.
Okay, I see. So yeah, I tried.
It was good.
It was-
Also, the fact that it was hell and we were doing hell big things
Yeah,
instead of
that
hello.
that did throw me off.
Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, it did. It wasn't until I was like, where does the T go, that I was like, oh shit, I know what this is.
Like, I knew it was hell and then O, and I was like, there's no way O3 is a word.
Yeah. It's not.
Shit.
I have to say though, I would never have had the guts to do this with, especially with Kizik in the party. That was brave, and I respect this a lot. It was a good puzzle.
So not only did I do it in DTMF and like make the wave and all of that stuff so that you could hear it, which I don't know if that even like helped or came through at all. Yeah, but the program that I used to write this out, it's got like samples in it so that I could play this on piano. And let me tell you, DTMF tones are like discordant. They're not in harmony at all, and they're just terrible to hear. So me playing it over and over and over again to match, I was like cringing the whole time. It was awful. So I apologize. But anyway, let's move on.
Did you use MuseScore to make that?
Something like that.
Now, come on, I want to see your tabletop simulator skills. All that effort for that puzzle. Surely this door is a hinge and it slides open.
What? No, not at all. Slides open. And on the inside, you guys see all of these crazy blinky lights and this massive room with 4 pedestals up front. And there are people standing on those pedestals in various states of like sleepwalker daziness. Yeah, you guys also see these ISB looking guys.
Oh, there's your droids. There's your droids there.
Oh, man, not me. Zing! And then I shoot an arrow in.
Send in the second wave.
Let's send Hector in. What's going on out here?
Well, I took a shot at the ISB droid.
I'm gonna make a beeline for Mary Cure.
Yeah, because you guys didn't burn your way in, they had no idea. And you caught everybody off guard. Where's your arrow flying? To this guy?
Yeah.
Did you roll?
No, I just put my guy there.
That's okay. You roll. I'm gonna roll Craven's dice. Doesn't matter though. The universe is not with me tonight.
I got a +5.
All right. You kill him. How's it go?
He's looking at the ritual.
He's
Or
got
is his
this like
computer facing this way.
So it's like a computer terminal with a screen he's looking at. He's monitoring some sort of power levels that are coming from deep inside the Death Star to power all of these things. So he's just monitoring that shit.
Yeah. And then as he's looking that way, an arrow comes through his head, and then I pop up on the other side and pull the arrow all the way through, and then he crumples to the floor.
This happens. Brutal. All right, while you're over there, these pedestals You can feel like a lot of dream magic coming off of them. You're now, frequently tuned to dream magic. Who do you want to go next?
B team. Or Malcolm.
I mean, I'll make B team go if you want B team.
No, Redicus. He had a plan. Redicus.
My plan's not very Paragon. I would like to grab Mary Cure and put my knife up to her throat and basically be like, Frank, if you take one step towards me, I'm going to cut your little woman's head off. And then I'd like to tell Mary Cure that she has one chance to surrender and help us fix this, or I'm going to cut her head off. There's a lot of head cutting off going on here.
Frank stands perfectly still, but turns his large Frankenstein skull at you, and he goes, "Ugh." But he doesn't move. Mary, with a vibroblade or whatever the hell you've got at her throat, she's going to... Let's roll it. Let's see what happens.
Also,
roll some persuade there.
I'm not feeling her up, but I am looking for that rank cylinder.
Ooh.
Mary says,
I mean, if she gets a thrill out of it, that's on her.
"Get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape!"
You've been waiting all night.
He has been.
No.
Yes,
No.
he definitely has. He's been waiting all night to fit one sci-fi reference of his own in.
Just one. I did what the Stargate riffs at the very beginning. We did the Lambda Shuttle, the Death Star, and all of this stuff. I haven't been fitting all this stuff in all night.
We're not doing phrasing.
Oh, we've been doing phrasing.
I don't remember a Stargate reference, so we'll have to go back over that later.
There were several.
Yeah, the riff that you guys went through was a Stargate.
Just because you used a portal, it's a Stargate reference?
Yes.
No, the visual that I used was the literal Stargate.
I didn't see it.
Oh man, yeah, you'll have to go back. All right, so you've got this knife to her throat. She's not going to surrender, but she's not going to talk to you.
Okay.
She's going to
She's
be
going to do
quiet.
something because it's a +9.
Do you want to cut her head off for not complying?
No. I was trying to convince her to help.
Okay, so persuading her with an intimidate? Is that what we're going with the 9?
It was more along the lines of, there are a limited number of choices here, so unless you are willing to die...
She is.
Okay. Well, I rolled a +9, so something's going to happen.
Yeah, do you want her to die?
No, I kind of wanted to take her back for trial. But, Redicus also is a very practical individual, and if she's going to put up a fight and he finds that rank cylinder, which I feel like with a +9 he would, if it is there to be found,
Yeah.
She might get her head cut off.
Okay. Then it's a brutal, very dramatic struggle, but you find her rank cylinder while she's struggling with you, and then you're like, "Oh, fuck it," and whoop.
Yeah, I mean,
Frank becomes enraged.
I throw the head at Frank.
He's going to dodge that very deftly and then come in and try to pull your head off.
I'd like to resist that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your opposition.
I'm going to pull my sawed-off shotgun with my offhand.
Cool.
I'm going to let him have both barrels. I actually kind of like Frank, but he's definitely going to kill me after that. Or try to.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so he counts as nemesis, and it's brood.
He is not a dream creature.
Okay. That makes this a little bit less exciting. It's still +5, though.
Cool. It's going to be Wash as he takes it into his zombie frame. Takes both barrels. Seems to just keep on chugging.
glad I used the shotgun then, because otherwise that would have been not as good.
All right, so combat is initiated with you. That was Redicus. Redicus, after you, who do you want to go?
So Thomas has already went.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I
So
don't.
Malcolm.
I don't want us to forget Hex and Cassandra because I feel like they're going to be able to do some stuff. I don't know if you want them to go in the same round as the Frostborn stuff. I'm going to let Malcolm go next. I just want to say that since it's the end of my turn, I'm going to direct the cannon fodder to try to start getting people out and see if the Hex and Cassandra can provide cover for them. Because it looks like they're in a pretty precarious spots, and I feel like we should get them out of there sooner rather than later. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. And it's Malcolm's turn.
Is this Jay Leno over here?
Who? Hold on. Ping No, it's not Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, man. We're gonna save Jay. We're gonna be famous finally.
Sure, it's Jay Leno. I'm going to name him.
I mean,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know if you noticed, but
I said that wrong. That's not Jay Leno. That's Gay Reno.
I don't know if you noticed, but Beth Gates is in the back of the room.
I don't know who that is.
We saved her kid.
Oh, was
Long
that in
time ago.
Zombie House too?
No.
Anyway,
It was. A long
You've
time
actually
ago.
met all these people at one point or another.
Well, they're not all labeled with names.
No, but they have been in scenes with you guys.
so Malcolm's gonna come charging in, and he's going to use Redicus as a springboard to try to take Frankie down.
I feel like what the scene goes from Redicus' perspective of bam, bam, oh shit, that didn't stop him, and then Malcolm like steps on his shoulder, like on his way up. So you've got Redicus backpedaling, going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Good roll. 13.
Frank takes a massive hammer to the... Where is he getting hit?
In his head. So he's sewed together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to weaken those right there at the neck there. I'm trying to take his head clean off. I need another head for my belt. I got a spare token.
Give me a token. You take Frank's head.
Slap that puppy on my belt with Bob and Tim. Say, Bob, Tim, meet Frank. Frank,
Ugh,
Bob, and
this
Tim.
sucks.
We're gonna have like a little room with these guys, and they're gonna be talking. It's just gonna be just like the room in Futurama.
Oh no, they're staying on my belt. Even worse.
Try to sneak anywhere. Hey, it's this guy. Come get him.
He's over here.
Hey, come get this guy right now.
They're gonna be responsible for so much death.
All right. So after Malcolm, we're gonna have Hex and Cassandra come in, and they're gonna lay down some heavy fucking magic. They're gonna throw up some shields. They're gonna throw some force shit going together. They're gonna take out this elite stormtrooper with the B team and basically stop this ritual from going off. So let's see. Hex is going to move all the way down here. Going to have Cassandra move and kill this heavy stormtrooper. And then these guys are going to fan out. All right, so Hector Zeroni, when he gets over to this elite stormtrooper, you see him like kind of shadow step, and he comes out from behind, just from the shadows, and kills this elite. Kevin Buttocks, he tries to shove his way through. Actually, he's a fucking coward. He's going to stand right here and not do anything, while Juanita and Dan do all the work.
That's right.
If Redicus sees him doing that, he's gonna point to her and be like, point to Mary Kira and be like, "You better get your ass out there."
People are losing their heads left and right around here.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! I'm gonna be like, dude, they're your constituents. Don't you want to get reelected? He's a politician.
Nah, okay. He walks over.
Ah, look at that. It worked.
All right. So this guy's gonna die, and this guy's gonna die, and this guy's gonna die, and this guy's gonna die. I think that's everybody. All right. Top of the round. I'm going to have Malcolm go.
So there's a stormtrooper right here. And I just charged through, took a head, put it on my belt, just kept on going.
I forgot about him. He didn't go. Okay, that's cool.
Don't worry.
He's shocked.
I was about to say, he's probably pretty staggered by what just happened.
He's about to be. That is a 12.
All right. You pummel him. He has 4 hit points left. So how's that go down?
He has 4 hit points when I hit him.
No, after you hit him.
I don't understand the question.
What narratively do you want to do to hurt him but not kill him? Because he has 4 hit points left.
Oh. Can I break his spine?
I like that. Yes. Yes, you can.
He's just flopping around on the ground, just not dead. But,
Really wishing he was.
Completely fucked.
I'm down for that. That is a huge critical that you just did. Smashing him in. Oh man, we forgot about Kepler Elf. Fuck.
They can be helping
forgot.
get hostages.
Yeah. All right, so they're going to start rounding people up. Malcolm, who do you want to go after you?
Redicus.
Is this top of the round then?
It was top of the round with Malcolm. I chose him as top, so
Okay.
it is another turn. Frank is dead. Mary Cure is dead.
The
This
only
Stormtrooper
baddie I can
wishes he was
see is
dead.
this guy, and then the guy further down.
Well, Thomas has this guy pretty much done, and this guy, yes, you see him down there at the power level monitoring place.
I'll jog over in this general direction, pull out Harold's gun, and be like, Kevin number 5, and pull the trigger.
It's a 6.
Oh, is this 6? Okay, Kevin number 6. Kevin number 6 is probably not going to be as good because I've rolled 3 negatives. That's still going to be a +4, +6 if it's higher caliber, and I think it is higher caliber, so +6.
I mean, at this point, you've probably used a lot of Kevins. The machine is pumping them out as quick as it can, but you're getting lower quality Kevins.
So this
There's a
ray
joke.
of
There's a
disintegration.
joke there about lower quality Kevins, but I'm gonna just go ahead and let it go.
There's no such thing as a lower quality Kevin. All right. So from all the way back here, this disintegrating ray shoots out, and this guy just like falls into ash. And the ray, it says, "It's a trap," as it goes across and fucking just disintegrates this guy.
But how can it help you? Would have been funnier.
I do a little like gunslinger spin and put it back in my holster. Wake it, Cassandra. Keep going.
She's noticing you. So I think that's it for bad guys in this room. So what do you guys want to do now?
I guess we're heading to the bridge.
I was about to say we got to go to the command center and then take control of this whole thing because we're not supposed to blow it up.
Right.
Ronald
Right.
Reagan.
So
The homeless hobo guy.
I think we should leave the people we found. I think we should leave here to round up all the people, and we as a team should just go straight to the command center.
Good plan.
Is that the guy we convinced to leave his job? Carl.
It is.
The bouncer?
He was a guard.
He's been a lot of stuff.
He almost died, but we spent a token to not have him die. and
Yeah. He's
that couldn't kill him.
that token is one of my regular baddies for Traveler, so he gets used a lot.
We did kill his brother, though.
All right, let's go back to the turbo lift. To the turbo lift.
Yep. Everybody get off this map. Come over here. Where is... so you're going to leave the wizards, right?
I think
deal.
that may be wise. We got to leave them with some firepower, just in
Right.
case.
Mayor Buttocks isn't going to do anything.
Hector Zeroni's kind of scary.
He can do a rousing speech.
He could. He wants to get reelected, so he needs to do something.
He's a run on the platform of hobo rights.
Hobos?
I thought he was going to run on the platform of, look how useful I was. I helped save all of you. You hit clear instead of pack. Oh, no, there we go. It was just really slow.
Yeah.
This
All right,
is-
so-
this is the command center.
No. You guys take the turbo lift up, and it drops you off on level 1. The turbo lift cluster that you guys have been using up and down doesn't connect directly to the overbridge, but you guys have the schematics. You'll just have to move through the level 1 sector over to some hallways and get over to the overbridge. It's like 100 yards, tops. So you guys come into this turbo lift cluster and come out into the rec area. And this place is like deserted. Everybody that you guys have killed so far, like in Detroit, coming here and blowing shit up, there's no one left to fight you really.
Okay, well,
So you
that's
make
good.
it through a ghost town.
We're in a hurry, so we jog through.
Yes, yes, yes. Where is... Give me a second.
I am so intrigued by whatever you have going on over here, man.
Looks good.
It's like a dream person that turned into a robot. Got bored halfway through drawing.
Here you guys come across the teleportation rings, and one of them has been exploded. This is how the army has been getting to and from Detroit. And then the one you guys had been blown up, or had blown up, is the return one, so they couldn't return very easily. You guys were able to kill a bunch of them, so that was good. Good job, team. Sorry. All right. You guys are moving along the corridor. And you come to a spot where, of course, because it's the Death Star, we have a Tarzan leap. You guys would be moving from this hallway over here. So let's move you people here.
All right, let's find a console to extend the bridge.
Where's your people at? Damn it, I just had them.
You probably sucked them up into one of the maps.
I might have.
There's a group of us here.
Okay, there you are. Gracias. All right, what's your plan to deal with the Tarzan leap?
There's got to be a control to extend the bridge in Star Wars. It's probably like an actual like lever that you pull.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. It's on the other side of the bridge, though.
Malcolm, give me a throw.
Can't you just shoot an arrow into it and teleport over there?
Yeah, but I want to do it while getting thrown. Come on.
Yeah, he's flying through the air.
I was about to say, if Malcolm doesn't immediately
says-
respond after doing that, Redicus just kicks Malcolm
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Or
He
Thomas
says,
off the
"Malcolm, give
edge.
me a throw," and then we simultaneously Spartan kick him right off the edge.
off the edge.
Yeah.
So I have to do like a front flip and rearm myself up, and then I shoot an arrow right into like the ceiling above it because I'm now below it instead of at the side. I was hoping that I would get thrown into the fuck. And
Can't help but notice a little complete lack of hesitation. Your two best friends had to kick you off that edge.
Or the smell. Like, he's clearly, his stomach is still messed up. You smell it. Did he leave a trail through the air?
I don't want to think about it.
I rolled a +8 to teleport over there.
So Thomas teleports over to the other side with his Hakake bow. And I made this knowing that two of you could fucking fly. So this is me. This is on me.
I get my little robot hand out and go, "Oh, guys, I found it." And I hope the bridge extends.
He knows he's not, like, we don't understand any of that, right?
Yeah, he's not actually speaking a language.
But he knows that, right?
No, probably not.
It's Voynich. Like I'm magically interfacing with the.
Hey, look, guys, this is
dream.
what the dead language sounds like. I swear, you can't prove me wrong.
Right?
Ik knock Vinias to mater.
Yeah.
That's
You
Latin.
know, when we go back, we need to get into therapy, right?
All right. So yeah, you extend the bridge, and the other two gentlemen just walk calmly across after throwing you.
Throw is a strong word. We kicked.
And you make it to basically there's a hallway with a bunch of signs, and one of the signs says overbridge and points off to the right. So you guys can head now to overbridge.
Yeah, can you guys hear? Yeah, there we go. It's still making sound.
What's making noise?
I was worried my mic wasn't working.
Oh, we can hear you.
He sounds so disappointed.
He's not. He loves to hear my voice.
We talk constantly.
Oh, I know. I heard.
All right, you guys head up a final turbo lift right into the overbridge, and you're gonna be here when I find your pieces again. Oh my god, I keep just dropping them.
General Masturbator.
General Mayhem to you.
Yeah,
He's gonna
General
just-
Masturbator.
Come sliding over to the turbo lift with his lightsaber ignited. He's gonna try to fuck y'all up.
I'm gonna let Malcolm have that one. I'm gonna slice up some Ebo kids.
Emo kid slicing. That'll be fun.
Oh,
All right, so we got a Thomas.
can I pull my saw out of my little pocket of holding? This is like when you have the saw and all the grunts run up to you. It's the best.
I gotta be honest. I think you're still better off using the randomizer.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Look, there's probably a switch on the bottom for full
Full
auto,
automatic, yeah.
and then just when you get to that switch, click it one more time, and that's the secret setting.
Turn it up to 11.
It's got a dial on it. It says, safe, single shot, burst, full, 11. That's what it says. Harold doesn't have to count. He's Harold.
All right, so yeah, some things are going to happen very, very quickly. We're going to have our first round of combat. Actually, let me go ahead and give you guys some prep. So as you guys were riding the turbo lift up to the overbridge, you had the rank cylinder of Mary Cure that allowed you to get in here. You're riding this turbo lift, and you're getting closer to something that feels very, very evil. You sense this guy as you come up the turbo lift because it's the Star Wars kind of universe, and god damn it, he's super Sith. So you feel it in your bones. You know he's going to be there. As the turbo lift doors open up into the overbridge, Mayhem's standing there. And you know what? I'm going to give him first turn. And I'm also going to give Malcolm a token here. And Mayhem force chokes you. And Malcolm, you're going to, if you want to take my token, you're going to lose this first turn.
But I don't breathe.
I know, but you're still choked.
You keep your token here. You can have one of mine. I don't want to lose my turn.
Okay. So, thinking that he's going to get this off, General Mayhem puts up his hand like he's done 1,000 times to choke some minion and peon bullshitters.
You should pretend like it's working for half a second.
All right, Malcolm, what do you want to do?
I hawk a loogie, spit it on the floor, and then come out swinging. Half my dice are missing.
Oh, that's what it was grabbing up with the map when it was packing. I was like, what is disappearing over there?
Yeah, darn.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Craven.
We did lose Craven.
Bye, Craven!
Well, that's weird.
He got packed
Right,
up
so-
in the map too. Oh no. It's attaining
Now you're
sentience. We're screwed.
Now
Do, do,
Now you're being choked.
do, 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 do. Just pack a hairball up.
Where there is one, there must be another.
All right, you've
Are
got
you back?
you got 4 minutes of hero music. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, that is a 11.
11.
11.
11.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? You're trying to just hurt him? You're
Yeah,
spitting? And then you came out swinging?
Yeah, I spit. Like he tried to choke me. I spit, and then I came out and hit him in the head with a hammer.
All right. You hit him. It glances off of him. He does take 1 stress as he uses some sort of force shield to slow your swing, and he laughs. Who do you want to go next?
Redicus.
So these guys are in these consoles, right? Like that's what this is supposed to be denoting.
Yes,
Okay. But the consoles only come up to about their waist, right?
correct.
Okay. So like the step here and aim the gun in a line down along these 3. Click the button to 11 and then pull the trigger.
Roll it.
Wonder if I get extra Kevins for this. This is supposed to be 7.
As it puts a hole in the side of the ship, Matt finally has his revenge.
You're the one that did it. It wasn't me.
Matt's like, did you just shoot a Verpin sniper rifle in a spaceship?
It's a plus 8 if we include higher caliber.
Yeah, you can include that.
Okay.
All right, so fluttering butterflies come out of the front of your gun, but these butterflies are all on fire, and they jet across the space in front of you and go through each Robert O'Neill as the gun screams, "I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is." and it just blasts through these Oneros, and they all take massive damage and slump onto their consoles. They are still breathing. They're still alive, but you did a bunch of damage to them.
That's okay. They've all turned and faced me.
Who do you want to go next?
Thomas.
I see this big guy here. I haven't checked my pockets. Do I have a bunch of dream sand?
If you want there to be.
Sand time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some pocket sand, and I'm going to take the sand bag that I have, and I'm gonna shoot it right at his little filtered front face, and leave a bag of pocket sand right on his face.
All right, so you're gonna pop a throw sand in his face.
Yep, pocket sand. Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
That's a +5.
If you interrupt his concentration as the hammer was coming at him.
No. The hammer glanced off, and then he takes a full face of pocket sand. He does have a mask, and it doesn't seem to do anything. You get a 5? Is that what you said?
Yes. And a 4 + 2 - 1.
Oof. Okay. Who do you want to go next?
That's end of the round, right? Bad guys.
Bad guys. The Death Star shakes from side to side, like in a Star Trek episode where they take massive damage, and the Oneros shiver in their battle stations. The Death Star hologram up here starts to glow and like spin and like show a pinpoint right on the overbridge of where the people are that are taking over the ship. And all of the Oneros at one time in unison, they're like, "Oh crap!" And then they all turn and start doing button presses and things like that, trying to make the Death Star run successfully. They're all trying to control this thing, so they all still have control. General Mayhem is going to go after Malcolm. And after not choking him, he's just going to pull his fucking red lightsaber out, ignite it, and come at Malcolm with a burning blade. Uh, 6.
All right, hold on.
That's a lot of minuses.
8.
8?
Yep.
Okay. So he doesn't get through.
We just as I'm coursing lightning down my hammer.
Oh yeah, there's like fucking slag coming off, sparks flying. There's this huge there's got to be a melee fight. You get out of the turbo lift to fight him. Back and forth. All right. It's going to be top of the round then.
Malcolm is theme song to The Next Generation.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that one. Okay. Redicus. Top of the round.
Okay.
Captain's log.
Redicus is gonna repeat the same action he did last time because they didn't die. But if that doesn't start working, he's got a plan B. It's just messier. So he's gonna line up along this line of guys. He's gonna fire. 4, 7, 9, 10. 10 damage.
The gun says, "Hasta la vista, baby." And there's just this beam of light that comes out, smokes all of these Robert O'Neros, and they turn to dust.
See, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yippee!
Yeah! Confetti goes everywhere.
Who do you want to go next?
In my evaluation, Malcolm still has this, though, right? With the general?
So far, neither of us have done anything significant except swing things at each other.
Except keeping
Right.
completely each other's attention. Which means that maybe it's ideal time for Thomas to do something.
Thomas is still pretty sure that he's gonna try to siphon all of the life off. Thomas isn't sure if that's the big bad guy, so he's going to help out. And as they are like dodging and back and forth, he's waiting for the perfect shot, and he's going to try to put one right into the mask of General Mayhem.
I like it. Bring the bow back.
That does better. That's a +8. No, that's a +7. That's a different one. +7.
He brings the saber up to block your arrow, but your arrow is just too fast, and you catch him in the mask, and it does 2 stress. It's now up to 3. Yes, you're doing well. Who do you want to go next?
Is that everybody?
I don't think
Malcolm's gone. Malcolm's gone.
Malcolm's not gone.
Malcolm is not gone. Malcolm's going now.
All right. So we've been swinging these things at each other and not really having a lot of luck. Last time I got like a +2 over him, right? When he tried to hit me.
Yes.
So I parried his blow. Can I say I'm holding his saber down? And then I reach up with the other hand and just blast him in the face with lightning.
Sure. I mean, he's gonna oppose this. In a forceful way.
No, I don't blame him for that. I would not want to be blasted in the face with lightning. 8.
Into 7. Okay, cool. You hit him in the face with some lightning, but it looks like it grounds out. Like, it doesn't all go through. He growls at you.
I growl back at him.
Oh, damn, I forgot to do that. Okay. I'll do it next time. Oh, it's his turn. Oh, man. Sweet. He's going to use the force to just shove you up and then down again. He's going to slam you into the roof and the ceiling, and then the floor and then the ground. You know, like roof, ceiling, floor, ground. Pow, 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 pow.
I'm gonna oppose that.
You absolutely
Have you moved your microphone,
do.
Ghost?
No.
11.
We got 13. Take 2.
Take 2.
And the rest of you see Malcolm just get lifted up by the force and slammed. Doesn't seem to phase him too much.
He's probably
The-
got this.
Rest of the Oneros, they're going to roll for control. They still have control.
Do they look like they're struggling more with the loss of their comrades?
Yes, they are. You know, for shits and giggles, a Jackal Stormtrooper is going to come up through the turbo lift. All right. That's going to be top of the round. I'm giving it to Thomas.
Thomas is still convinced Vader is the scariest one. So he's got an arrow in his mask. He's gonna call that arrow back to his hand and try to shoot and right back at that mask again. He's trying to break his mask.
Can't you just teleport into his mask?
Can't Ant-Man just go into Thanos' butt?
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. That's a +4.
Oof, yeah, that's All right, so he's gonna post this by trying quick about it. And got a 5, so he's gonna dodge out of the way. Your arrow misses General Mayhem Vader. Who do you want to go next?
Redicus.
Redicus is going to completely ignore this jackal. He's going to run over here. The way I interpret the general is that his bulk of his attention is on Malcolm. And Victor's going to make like he was going to go for this Robert and an arrow. But then he's going to juke over and try to shoot this guy in the back of the head. Specifically, he's going to get as close as he can to try to put the barrel of the Herald gun between where the bottom of the helmet is and basically in the back of the neck, underneath the armor.
Roll it.
And I don't know what happened to my my tokens, by the way, so I can't spend them.
Oh, you want to spend a token?
Well, I was going to, but I didn't have tokens when I started. You gave me one extra, and that's when I realized I didn't have any.
Guess I didn't give anybody a refresh. Oh, Kizik's got some.
Yeah, everybody has them but me.
That's weird. Sorry about that.
So,
You have 5.
I'd like to spend one to make this extra better.
Okay.
And by extra better, I mean I'd just like this to go straight to damage. It's gonna come out to a +10.
All right. So the Herald pistol in your hand says, "May the Force be with you," and this fucking beam goes into Vader's, like, right between the helmet and the shoulder plates, right in the neck, and it's just 10 straight fucking damage to Vader. It blasts him forward and kind of makes him stumble a bit. You definitely knocked him around. He's he took a fuck ton of damage.
Now he's gonna turn around and look at me, and then Malcolm can hit him in the back. And Malcolm can go next.
Okay.
All right, so Malcolm is he's seen an opening now. It's gonna hit him. Ten.
Yeah. I feel like as all this is happening, Victor just says, I just wanted you to turn around and look at me so he could get behind you.
Yep, and then he takes another 5 damage from the hammer as Malcolm smashes into him. Ooh. Okay.
Had to get the other sci-fi trope in.
So, Malcolm, you blast his helmet off, and his scaly, bald face is underneath this mask, and it looks like, Lord Vader without the mask on, but it's just slightly different. It looks more like somebody you might recognize. Like, you have a burning sense that you know him. Can't really put your finger on it. It's probably because he's heavily scarred and bald.
Is it me or does he look familiar?
Does he look familiar to me? Can I roll?
You don't have to roll for it. To you, he's got a face that almost, it looks like Malcolm, maybe, and like there's something familiar about his face. Maybe he could be family.
Yeah, he's probably a doppelganger of you.
Really?
It kind of looks like you.
Where were we on
Thomas is going to come up and finish him off.
Yeah.
Thomas is going to start pouring a circle of dream sand around him.
Uh-oh. This is bad for you, Big Bad.
And then carve siphon into his chest.
Okay. And you guys get this ritual magic off? Well, Thomas tries.
That's a +4.
I would assist
right.
him if he asked, but he didn't ask.
Yeah, you hastily dump this sand around him, and you realize that you didn't make a quite a perfect circle. It doesn't even need to be a perfect circle, just a connected circle, and it's not there. The 4 isn't enough to get. So he's gonna be struggling, maybe bust the sand a little bit. It's a good plan. Just need to roll better. Who do you want to go next?
I think it's all of us.
Excellent! Mayhem Vader comes over and slashes down at Victor Renicus.
I'd like to oppose that.
I bet you will.
He's a dream creature.
He is.
Oof, that's a good thing because I rolled like crap. Okay. So 7 minus 5. 7 minus 2 is 5.
Sorry. Math. Gotcha. Seven. You're gonna take 2.
I took damage. How dare he make me bleed my own blood?
No, it's a lightsaber though, so cauterized.
There, you're not bleeding.
Look, I was getting all. I was gonna smite him. Gonna make it better. So that goes up into the stress one, right?
Yep. All right, my Oneros, they just need to roll to see if they keep control. They do very, very well. Actually, one of the Oneros comes back. Wow, I did that way wrong.
Yeah, I'll take that if you don't need it, though.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so yeah, one of the Oneros that you plugged, for somehow, has come back to life. That's just a really, really good roll of control at this point. He's got it. And we are at the top of the round. And I want Malcolm to go.
All right. So there's a circle around this guy, kind of. It's just not perfect.
Yeah, it's made out of sand. It's kind of,
It's not complete.
yeah, not complete. Yeah,
I know how to make circles complete with lightning. Yeah, I'm gonna try the same thing. Can I use flare? Flare is my lightning power.
You're going to try to make a circle with lightning?
I'm gonna channel the lightning into the sand, like a fulgurite.
Sure, why not? Let's try it.
That's not gonna go well. 4.
It's upsetting that this isn't like a physical attack against you guys. Yeah, that 4 is not going to work. He's basically going to just force push everything out of the way, and yeah, he's going to oppose that. You're not making a circle, or that lightning circle's not happening. Maybe he grounds it out. He's got lightning powers too.
Of course he does. All right, Thomas.
So you just blew away all the sand. There's no longer a circle there.
Correct.
You're gonna do it again. You're gonna more sand.
I mean, I threw sand in his face. That didn't make him go to sleep. And then I used my sand to do that. I just need a different type of circle. I'm also figuring this out because I've only used a sand circle so far. I've got a robot hand. I'm going to pull a wire from one of the exposed consoles because they've been smashing at each other. There's this console here got smashed. So I'm going to pull as much wire as I can from that. And I've got an arrow that lets me teleport. So I'm going to try to teleport and then run and build a big old circle with the wire.
Okay. You make a wire circle around Vader on your turn. That's what you want to do?
Yep. I've got a big old wire circle around him.
All right. Who do you want to go next?
Redicus.
So you remember that saw that I had?
Mm-hmm.
I pulled that out of my pocket holding. I'm just gonna in this general direction start mowing these guys down. It's still a wash. It's fine. I can do that. 9.
All right. You'll get 2 of them. Which 2 you want?
This one. This one.
Sweet.
All right. And
I think it's bad guy turn, right?
And I get his bad guy turn.
Sweet. All right. It's midnight, so we're going to do this on a cliffhanger. I'm just preparing you for what's going to happen. Pull this out. So you guys all hear cackling, and out from this corridor over here where the general's office and the admiral's office goes, there's a robed, cloaked figure that walks out, and he's that's what we're gonna call it. It's a rat. It's a rat. It's one of the 13 rats. Yeah, no.
That's Splinter. He's gonna teach me kung fu.
I was about to say, we have Shredder and Splinter now, so where are the turtles at? And on that
I've been mixing so much.
on that cliffhanger,
We're the turtles.
we're going to go ahead and stop the stream. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.